Alrighty. There we go. Now we're live.
What the?
What's going on? Get out! Get out! Request to speak. So, Foundation VA. There you go, gotcha. There we go. All right. Fan. All right, fan. Buy a lot. Who are these people?
That was pretty bad.
Yeah. I look like a Dave. It's gonna be one of those days. Yeah, it is. Oh wait, hold on. Wait a minute, I just realized freaking I don't have headphones on. I forgot to switch my stuff. There you go. Now chat can hear you. They don't hear you. Oh. Why can't you hear? Listen, damn you.
Do not
There we
invite
go.
anybody else. They do not belong here, okay?
Get Judas up here.
Oh,
Judas.
oh, and
Why
fan,
are
I
you
guess.
there?
Yeah,
He's
Judas and fan.
freaking
Judas and
Kenny.
fan. Yeah, Judas and fan.
Oh, okay. We just be letting anyone on. I see.
How many people are coming on here? I thought it would be like 5 people.
I thought it was 4 or 5. Why did we?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like the directors.
You know.
Anyone on
Maybe allowing anybody.
Maybe allowing anybody at this
Anybody
point.
Nah,
on
man.
I worked my voice.
No.
TARDIS.
Ever since the segregation
Let me
laws
get
were
some
lifted,
music
it's just
on.
not
Is
been the
Guardian and Matt coming over? Matt is not here. Matt is not here.
same.
He's at
Matt's in
Time
another
zone.
country, and Guardian's doing whatever because he's a bum.
Time zones.
Actually, you know what? As a
Guardian.
matter of fact, let me call him.
Get Guardian.
Wake
You
up.
get
Wake up,
put
Guardian.
on speaker.
The fuck up.
I will. I don't even think he's gonna pick up.
It's fine.
Oh. Guardian, wake up, buddy.
Come on.
Oh God.
I don't think he's gonna pick up, guys.
Hold on, I just realized. Can I show you some
It
magic?
might be over.
Some magic? Don't mind it now. Is the magic in the YouTube video demonetized?
Yeah.
What is he doing? Oh!
Gambling.
Quite.
Ah!
It's a voice message.
I
Fuck.
I can tell he made that voice message thing when he was like 12 or something.
Damn it.
Little child.
Oi.
Oi, oi.
All right.
Where did Judas
Wait,
go?
Baka.
They're dead.
Okay, how many people are watching this stream? Because I'm not
on
checking.
on YouTube.
At least 2.
About 18, my
No.
guys.
At least 2.
It's
Wait.
come on.
I'm gonna do something really funny.
It's the benefit of the doubt at this point.
Everyone
That's
in
peak. No, that ain't
FSL,
peak.
fuck it.
That ain't peak.
We're
This is peak.
That's true, that's true.
serious?
That's true.
Yes. Actually, it's Vapor's doing, so, you could. I mean,
Do it right now.
This is like
I
when
was
Matt
funny.
pinged everyone in FSL for a trailer that's gonna come out 3 days later.
I do not have them.
can you believe that it's happening in 3 days? Guys.
3 days. Yeah.
Hey, FNF
Your name
fans are gonna be
is
eating up this
FSL.
anniversary.
Tomorrow. Foundation tomorrow.
Yeah.
On everyone's soul. Unlock his fucking life foundations tomorrow.
Okay, wait. Who's reading the questions for Matt?
I got you.
Okay.
Do you have Matt's? What do you have Matt's
Wait, did they-
answers?
Did he send it to you?
Miss them every day.
Yeah.
Send the answers.
Alright. So, I have 16 questions, which I have sent ahead of time to Vapor. And you can answer them if you want. You can skip them. All of it's optional. But with that said, do you have any questions before we get started?
I couldn't hear anything. Did Matt send his answers to you?
He sent the answers to me.
Oh, okay.
And also in the dev server.
Okay, I was wondering if we had to read them.
I
You don't have to.
do it. I can read them out.
Oh, readings.
I want
devastating.
to read. I want to read them.
Here,
I will be
here,
reading.
I just think that.
Read it in the most ridiculous voice you know.
I see.
Alrighty,
just give it my way.
Alright, guys, let's do this.
Alrighty.
Bro, where's the FSL ping? This is so.
Right there.
So
Are you
freaking.
blind?
Am I literally being
Wait.
scammed right now?
I thought you pinged everyone.
It's right there on the screen.
Alrighty. So,
Right there on the screen.
Why don't you don't even have at everyone terms paper?
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, I know.
It doesn't ping everyone if you don't have ping. Okay.
Give me the.
Send now. Send now.
Yes.
Question number 1.
Oh, there you go. The flood. The flood.
Alright.
Flood. Get
I'm gonna,
in. Now.
I'm gonna have to mute my entire game and turn up my volume for this. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, can't even play fucking Clash Royale.
Clash Royale. Alright.
Alright. I think we're set.
Pin it.
Alright, everyone's ready to go.
It's time.
It's time to
Check,
do
check.
this.
We're ready.
Okay.
I got you. Alright. Question number 1. What was each member's introduction to the FNF community?
Who going first?
Do we have to,
Wait,
do
hold
we have to
on,
make a-
let's
do we have
go.
to put like a talking stick?
Let's go in order. Let's go in order.
Who's in order?
Alphabetical.
Alphabetical.
Oh,
What's the alphabetical order?
Based on
all of us,
username.
all of our names are.
Already told me.
No, I was
Lava
thinking
V, okay.
in the order of how we appear
Let's go
in the
down the
stage.
Discord call. I think that's different for everyone
Yeah.
involved.
Okay, what
What?
did you see? Just what did you see?
Let me
Okay,
screenshot. Let me
I see-
screenshot it. Let me screenshot
Yeah.
it. I put it
Yeah,
in the
okay, that's
interview
screenshot,
answers
fair
channel.
Of course I'm first. Fuck me. Okay.
We believe in you.
Dude,
worry.
alright. Alright, fine.
Alright.
I guess I could answer for both me and Matt for this one, but at least just for me at the beginning, it's like near late 2021. Like my friend was like, "Yo, look at this stupid piece of shit like game that I saw on Newgrounds," because everyone was talking about it for who knows how long. It's probably on TikTok or something, right, at the time. And then the second I saw it, I was like glued to it since. Is like I spent like every day, every night like playing it. And
Oh my god, you a
like
bum.
I was I was a bum, but I was warned about it. Like, dude, when you sleep, you're gonna fucking see the notes in your dreams, and I fucking did.
Yeah, that should go away.
Like, it sounds like I'm like I'm over, like I'm
You're an
going
actual
overboard on it, but like, okay, shush. Yeah, but that's how I like got into FNF, and later on, I'll say like a month later, that's when I got into like the modding community, and I only made like smaller stuff, like more like skins or whatever stuff, like sprite work, and I didn't even have Adobe at the time, so I just like drew them over like Skid and Pump, if I remember. I still have them somewhere.
I did
But
mine in Fire Alpaca.
Yeah. What mainly got me into everything is when I went to this server. It's just like I remember because it was on my birthday, my 15th birthday. When I joined the server for Salty Sunday Night, the Discord server and shit, and that's when I started like drawing who knows what. That's when I met Guardian. That's when I met Matt and everyone else who started working on this mod. So we were all, when Guardian posted his thing for 1/7, they were like, "Yo, this would be cool if we just like made something, right?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And here we are. I guess
They don't even know the horrors that they caused.
Yeah, this actually brought like calamity.
I still hear your voices.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who's next?
Me,
Alright.
That'd be very.
Of
Alright.
course it is.
So when it came
No.
out, I didn't get into it. The first exposure I had to it was way back, like when it first released. My friend was tweeting on his private account about how he loved the art style, but I had no idea what it is. Like it looked cute, I guess, but I don't know what it was until I don't exactly remember the first time I played it or who else I heard it from before I decided to play it. But I only got really into it when modding began with like witty and mid-fight masses. And then I became a fiend for mods. Not as bad as Vivi though. I think you can't be saved.
Okay, come on. Wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you have a problem.
Okay.
I'm the one with the problem. I streamed 37 mods in one sitting before. I'll
Oh
fucking
my
do it again.
God.
Jesus
Hey.
Christ.
Okay. Like this is gonna go later, but like mods can't be that crazy.
I still gotta do, was that a cry for help? No. I gotta do it again, and then the 5th mod jam was just.
I think this entire mod is a cry for help.
No, definitely. I think the main definition of this entire mod was fucking you're taking too long. That's the only definition.
Please.
No,
That's
guys,
literally
it's
the
a
end. Just
passion
please.
project.
Yeah, chat brings up a good point. I still have yet to stream the 4th and 5th mod game banana mod jam.
Oh God.
I
There's a
did-
mod jam?
Yeah, there was another mod jam that was just announced.
Gem
No,
alert.
what's it now?
Yeah.
Game banana mod jam was just announced. I streamed the 3rd mod jam, which is 37 mods in like 1 8-hour sitting.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
Jesus.
fine.
How about you play
Oh.
Armon for 8 hours?
Okay.
Discover the secret. Discover
We are
Eve's
now
secret.
subject to Terminated for 10 hours.
Anyways, I guess,
No, not Terminated Termites.
I'll hear it.
No!
Termites. Please, I was forced into a room listening to 10-hour loops of termites.
Yep. Anyways, I guess I'm next. So, I got introduced to FNF. I think at the very start of I think like when it first came out. I got exposed to one the first week by a friend of mine. I don't remember what I thought originally, but I thought it was pretty cool. And then the modding scene, like at the very early days, exploded in January. In February, I remember being in love with like how things were, And I had a small friend group at this time, and then this same friend group introduced me to this mod, and transpired to where I'm at now. It's fun. I like how I was introduced to FNF as a whole. As for modding, it just became like a random, like, it just happened. I don't know why I got into it.
It just existed in my lifetime.
Yeah, I think it, like how I got into modding was just doing random shit posts of like random memes, and for some reason that caught some attention. I kept doing it, and then that somehow landed me here. And now I'm in like a bunch of other
Congratulations.
mods and stuff.
Congratulations.
It's
You won.
weird. It's weird.
You won.
I don't know.
What timeline are you in?
So me now, I guess.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, so for context, I have like I have a friend who I was like friends with from like fucking first grade, and then like by fourth grade he like moved away. But he sometimes comes back, and like one of those times during like 2021 he came back, and he was like, "Yo, check this fucking game out," and it's like he shows me a FNF, I'm like, this shit fucking sucks, but like, you know, like I gotta fucking prove this guy wrong, like I gotta fucking beat it. I'm like fucking to play you know, I kind of get into it actually because like this shit is actually kind of fun. And then I discover like the win mod, and then I just discover mods in general, and then it just all goes downhill. My life is ruined now. And yeah, I have been playing this game for like since 2021, like February. Like I have been there. Like I have witnessed every single major mod I think from 2021.
Consumed by funk rot.
Exactly, that's what
Yeah, the pipeline is real.
Oh, great.
No.
All right. Do we wanna like talk about mats now, or do we wanna like get Soda and Nova together out of the way?
Vivi said that her answer was the same for Matt. That Matt
Well,
had
it was
only-
relatively the same. Like,
yeah.
well, you have the document,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, if you can read it out. I remember what Matt
Yeah, I
said.
got it here.
Read it out
So,
your best.
Empty
puppeting
Ranger-
Matt's dead mouth like he's still
Yeah.
here.
I miss him every
we
day.
all very miss him.
I can still hear his
So,
voice.
I can still hear his
So
voice.
Empty Ranger, the main composer for the mod, basically for this question, like he said, and I quote, "I started off as a regular FNF fan, and I discovered Salty Sunday Night, and I was really invested to that mod's characters and story." That's basically the answer.
Fair enough. Short and sweet.
Wow,
Hey,
what a bum.
What about? Yeah, we weren't talking about when we first met Matt. Matt was hosting like a Minecraft server for Salty Sunday that no one joined, and then we picked him up like a treasure.
They left, they
Buried
abandoned
treasure.
you,
No.
and I picked you up like treasure.
I don't know. I mean, for us, we have to answer like the question since we're like the dead team. I don't know if the other ones would like to. I mean, if you'd want to answer, that'd be my guess.
Yeah,
But
Let Lucky answer.
Soda.
Alright, you have 2 minutes to
Alright.
type.
Hold on,
Oh,
hold on,
you're
hold on,
dead.
Hold on.
Alright,
I'll wake Soda
hold on.
up. Hold on, one second. I got you covered.
all right.
yeah, thank you.
Are they awake now?
Thank you. That's what I needed.
All right.
So I think uniquely from where I first discovered like the entirety of what it is, the base game, when it was first being a part of the Ludum Dare project, right? So I just saw like a random like YouTube video just one day. I was like, what the hell are these games? And I looked through it and it was like the last submission like that was on it was, you know, the beta, I guess old version of Friday Night Funkin' when it was still in the Ludum Dare stage. I was like, this game is pretty unique. And that's basically it until I waited for a long while. Until the modding community just skyrocketed, and then I started getting invested in like most of the like very the big shot type of mods and the music as well. And then eventually, I'd say around a year and a half back, I just randomly like wrote something on like like a sort of April Fool's video, and then Matt for some reason saw the potentiality in my writing, and then I somehow got in. It was like he also saw me as buried treasure.
They saw you in the splash
Diamond in
zone.
the rough.
The splash. I see what you splash zone. Yoda.
Even. That's
Your name?
What do you mean that joke has transferred from friend groups?
Reading my YouTube chat saying, did you say big shot
Vapor.
type of mods? I wasn't expecting a Deltarune reference in this stream. Shut up,
Okay, buddy.
Oh my god.
You know I
There's
played
so many
Deltarune
things that have been like
In the
in my
big
vocabulary
25?
because of this mod.
25.
Oh my god.
What?
Like I can't even say not bad without thinking about a certain somebody.
Dude,
Y'all got spammed on
dude,
that
say that again. Say that again. Not bad.
What?
Who does this remind me of?
Satan.
Anyways,
That's a prune.
What's up?
Only there was a ranger here.
Alright, is that
Oh.
the last one, bro?
Nova.
And this stream is pretty chaotic.
It tends
Yeah.
to be
What?
that way.
So-
It's fine.
Dude,
If I
this stream
remember
is pretty
right-
recontainment.
Around when Week 4 first came out, I think I saw it on YouTube. Like when it
Oh, yeah.
first started really gaining traction. And then, like, Week 5 dropped. Modding started, like, Woody came out. And then, like, over time, my friend Vapor ended up on, like, knowing a bunch of people in the modding scene, and then he's on, like, 3 mods. And now I'm on a mod thanks to him.
Mayhem. Chaotic, say that again.
Why are you guys just posting this?
Insert mayhem.
Say that again.
See that?
Oh, God. Say that again.
Play that song again. The one that.
Would you please
Okay.
rephrase that once more time?
Hey,
Alright, and
everyone
all
good
that's
on
left is
question
fight.
1?
Wait, all
Yeah, all right.
Alright.
How have you got
let's
2 minutes?
I'm bad. And they put it
go
in
on.
interview
Hype just
answers.
posted theirs. Hype
Oh.
said, I
Oh.
joined the FNF community when week 2 came around, November 1st, 2020. Found it whenever I was locked up at home finding stuff to play. Made my first mod ever published in 2022. Started joining other mods around 2023, and I think the way I got into Foundation, FNF Foundation, was from another coder who is no longer on the mod. I don't remember. I don't remember much before that.
Good to know all of the fans can't read.
As I just started
What?
evolving.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
I think
Just the
that's,
worst mod ever.
Insert freaking 173 sounds. Undertale fans can't read. I was playing Deltarune earlier today.
Not taking this back, bro.
All right, well, on to question number 2. How has each member's experience with the community been?
Okay.
Oh.
I can only just summarize it as just definitely a roller coaster of just ups and downs. I can't say much anymore because I'm not. Well, I do still see a lot of mods on my For You page, of course, but I'm not really into the community anymore. It's at least not as much as fuck. Not as I used to when I was younger. But like, I don't know. As far as I've seen for a lot of the mods, I think they're still pretty like cool. And I do like how a lot of people like keep working on shit. You know, I like it.
I just have fun with
Those
the community, honestly, at this point.
I'm rather neutral about this community myself, but
Chat, we got a situation. We got a DEF CON 1. Aisha and Stream Chat is getting sucked into Sonic Forces again.
What?
What?
Apparently. As the YouTuber they're getting forced into Sonic Forces
God.
again.
What?
After they were
What do you say?
Bro. Yo, chill.
I love this team.
I will give my answer no.
alrighty, mate.
For me, I used to be a lot more involved with the community. Like I used to draw. I didn't work on any other mods before Foundation, and probably won't in the future. But I drew a lot of fan art for mods, and that was like the main way my art style improved. Nowadays, like perhaps by like 3 years ago, I stopped interacting with community stuff. I've been pretty content with that decision. I don't care about what everybody else is doing. I just want to chill. I don't
I
want
thought
to
you
look at
loved versus
controversy.
Weirwire.
But at the same time, it's been really cool to see like big mods that I'm closing the interview stage chat. What the hell is that? It's really cool. It's really cool to see big mods like Imposter and stuff get super big like updates and re-releases. And we're next, guys. Oh no.
Surely.
I don't have any opinion.
no.
I have no opinion on the
Oh.
community anymore because I don't interact with it, and that's all.
I'm deleting all the code in the repo. No hype, no.
I'm scrambling every
In the what?
every
He said
All
in
the
the
code
repo
in the
right
what?
now.
Okay, buddy.
It's in this interview stage chat.
Anyways.
Guys, even-
Alright,
So-
next.
Okay. If I need to collect my thoughts for a second because like it's I guess
Okay.
for me it's a large like mix of both good and bad. My experience with the community has been a lot of it's been mostly positive. I like this community. There's a lot of bad things I see here and there, but I guess how my mentality has grown over time, it's always just been there's a lot of bad, yeah, but I have to keep focusing on the good shit, focusing onto what makes everyone, happy and smile, then that's kind of all I really have to care about. And at the same time, I get like the negatives can be really more prevalent than the bad, which makes a lot of sense, but I don't want to be negative all the time, gang. I don't want to.
Those who smile.
Yeah, I kind of fell
You're
on the
evil.
Twitter side of things myself a while back, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about any more shitty, negative crap on my timeline.
Yeah.
Not spreading it.
Wait, can I raise my hand? Wait, we have a censor
Yeah.
bar?
I have a censor button.
Wait,
I used
Where?
it earlier.
Say that again.
Yes, I used to censor myself live on YouTube
Hey,
chat,
good, you should test it out.
so I can say fuck whenever I want.
Whoa!
I can say I'm
Whoa.
playing
Cool.
Nintendo games.
I don't think you can say that. You told Vapor what?
Look, man, I know Vapor's not white, but come on, guys. That's really.
But I will say though, despite the positives, the negatives, I mean, sure they can give you a toll, but I gotta be honest, like they're not really anything at the end of the day. Because I
Okay,
guess to
Burger.
me, as long as I'm still like doing stuff for mods, I'm still like participating in a lot. But as long as I get a fucking laugh out and a good drink, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
That's all I care about.
Me?
No, I was gonna say. No, I wanted to continue off with. I'm just gonna pretend like I don't see Barry. I was gonna bandwagon on Vapor because
I pledge
My-
no, lost media.
I learned
It's
a lot of
lost
things when it
media.
came to the community, especially when I got with my my partner, and I kind of just learned over time that like just all the stuff that happens, like when it comes to like drama and everything, it's all just online stuff that I guess since I'm gonna be out of the community soon after Foundation, I'm done for, right? None of that stuff is really gonna matter. Like, it's not gonna put a toll on me. It's not gonna affect the rest of my life forever. It's all just kind of just stuff that happens, and we just kind of live. We gotta live with that.
So right now.
What the heck is that?
Why is Bob's Burger in
What the heck is the alien doing here?
Yeah, what's up, guys? What's up, guys?
I didn't know we were gonna change.
When
Guns in the
Foundation
middle.
releases, I'm going to f***ing ascend. By the way, you
Next
have
up,
Hans on stream saying, "Hi, Foundation team. Been a big follower of the mod since 2021 of December. Had a few questions to ask. When did development start? What are your guys' dev team?"
Guys.
Guys,
I think development started
Hey,
like
guys.
4 years ago. I don't know when it started because I wasn't
June,
here when it
okay.
started.
It's technically it started. Well, now it's more than 4 years old. Where the anniversary is in 2 days. Like it's gonna be 4 years old in 2 days. That's when we made the server. But we started the mod like way before. Like when Salty Sunday Night started the server and everything.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Just turns into a voice
Okay.
circle in that one skit. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It turns into tangent.
We love getting sidetracked. That's what our game is made
Continue.
for.
I'm getting flashbacks from Smash Bros already. Anyway, what is going on with the profile pics?
Again.
Oh yes, it's beautiful.
It's glummy.
All right, are we all good on this question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so as I said, I joined in like at the very beginning of the modding scene, so I've pretty much seen everything. Like the good
Your
stuff,
Chica?
the bad stuff, like the major dramas, like the minor dramas, like hype moments,
Minors?
like stuff like that.
Oh
I've seen both
You
opinions,
can't.
yeah.
I don't think you should.
I noticed we're on a really fine line here.
Yeah, we are
I wasn't paying attention.
a broken piece of glass.
Focusing more.
What happened? I was
ignoring.
Well,
Okay, but yeah, I'm still pretty active in the community because like yeah, I'm just active, I guess. It's kind of long to explain.
The
But
interview is never finishing. Oh god, no.
it's just kind of tiring to see like drama almost.
Oh,
every
you should say about the mod.
next point.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
If you want to talk about drama, we can be here all freaking night.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
No,
God.
don't take me.
Nah. I want to live.
You can't keep getting away with this.
Gone too fast. No.
What did you try to change it to?
Let me see. I mean,
We're never getting this mod.
You got
Oh.
okay. Continue with the answers. I don't wanna.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck is going on?
What if I just turn on my
Don't worry. Just keep going. Just keep rolling.
That's not working.
Uh,
Alright, on to the next question.
Yes.
Alright, this one,
Yeah.
you can skip it if you wish, but has the team had to deal with any drama in the community?
I'll get my shirt collar.
You, dude, I think Pac-Man would have been a worse outcome. Okay,
I don't.
Definitely
Okay, I
crying
think.
emoji.
I think like if we want to just not sugarcoat it, yes, there has been hotel.
There's
But-
been- basically what you want to say is
Yeah,
there's
that's
been a lot
why.
of
That's why the mod got delayed.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
by like 3 years.
They had to
I was
remake
gonna say-
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's and it doesn't help that the reason why it took so long is because I mean left and right people come and go when it comes to working on this mod. I've been stuck with this mod the entire way and I have made nearly everything art wise, right? So if you see it get delayed again, it's probably my fault. So
Well, you
No.
were to direct your comments. I'm joking.
Yeah, Vivi's in the dungeon.
yeah.
Get back
But
to
if-
Flash down.
What a chain, like a
But if I have to say something, I will have to give a shout out to both Hype and Zeit for
Have a shout-out
actually
for
coding
later.
for staying on this mod and coding everything for it.
Oh, God.
Because I have not seen as
Yeah.
much progress like for seeing an actual like product until these guys showed up. So
Dude, definitely, dude. The moment I saw
Oh,
you
wait,
two
kid.
like going ham in the dev like server, dude, I started
I
nearly
know, right?
crying, bro.
It was Einstein and Tesla over there.
We like to whip them to work.
sometimes,
no,
yeah.
no.
but
Yeah, at times. Like sometimes
that was your
Vivi and
thing.
I are in a VC,
you know, you're good.
and we're like, man, when is Foundation gonna get released? And then we decide
When it's done.
to ping the coders, but she doesn't
Beats
do it,
us
so
for
I
voice
do it.
lines.
So I beat
You've
them.
never played anyone ever.
Yes, I have.
Like twice
May
in your
have.
entire lifetime.
No, I haven't. Stop. You're lying.
All right.
Actually.
Quality.
yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, who her playtime? All
Oh
right.
my god.
oh my god. We're gonna be here forever.
Alrighty. So we get on this one, or that's just more of a sort of group question.
I like that. I mean, there's only
Weber,
the only only Barry and I exactly have been through like the entire trenches. Well, at least both of us can like speak it since we were there like since day one. We were born in the trenches, but yeah.
In the
All of
mud.
that.
Technically
I mean, oh yeah. You can read Matt's question, Vapor.
Oh yeah.
Fuck! Wait, hold on.
Bro,
Yeah,
bro got
no.
forgotten.
Matt can say it the best way.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, here. Let me. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. Questions 2. For question 2, he said, with the exception of the Salty Sunday Night community, I usually kept my distance. Half of the time, if I get too involved too seriously, things end up turning sour. So I always keep things silly whenever I make a public appearance. And for 3, yes, that storm is past now, but it sucked big time. It's probably the main reason why I keep my distance nowadays. And it might be even one of the main reasons why the mod was delayed so hard. It took a while for us to really get back on our feet.
I mean, I imagine. I imagine.
Oh no, guys.
The internet
Oh, we almost got it. We almost got it. Oh, delayed by 4 years.
New mod just released. Oh, delay.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, chat. I guess we can do this again in 4 years.
I think we need another 5 years
Yeah.
and another 3 resprites.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's
you
that
have to
layer
wait
at? Where's
another
that layer
4
at?
years for
Port
going
the,
to.
question, you know how to port the entire mod again.
We try
Question number
everything
3.
3 more times.
Okay.
No
We're
one's
not-
still a lot of code. We're done.
Next
Don't
question.
Don't even think about porting the mod again, bro.
We're not going through that
Taking
fucking
too
nightmare.
long.
I'm evil.
Man, I was literally playing Deltarune earlier today on stream.
What question are we on? We're about to get on question number 4.
We're on question 3
Four.
still, but you can answer. Hype can answer in the.
We're still on 3.
No, no, no.
I haven't finished chapter 4 yet. You're taking too long. Alright, let's move on to question 4 then. Or 1/4 through. So, does the team have any advice to give to the community?
All right. No, I'm honestly just whipping out my entire paper for this one. Hold on, like
Oh god, no.
if you can't hear it, but I have an actual paper that I written for this.
Oh, really? Oh,
It's in the crazy font you
you
do.
came prepared for this.
Motherfucker got
I
the
sent the questions
facts.
ahead of time.
Yeah. No, like okay. I should have mentioned before. I was like so stressed out, which is why you were probably like Vapor asked you about it. I was like stressed and like, what do I say? That isn't gonna be like one sentence long. I took 2 hours today just like writing everything down. Like I'm shortening it as much as I can with it, but it's like 2 paragraphs long. Just
Oh my
You
days.
didn't need to write a fucking thesis for this answer.
like I have to. Yes, I have to like Confucius this. But I'll just switch straight from it. I'm still playing a game anyway, so hold on. Like, as someone who's done most of the art and the animation, like all that stuff, like I feel like the best advice I could give is just like, as long as you have fun with it, I feel like that's what matters the most. Like it doesn't really matter what mod you make, and I feel like especially like. Oh, they're okay, excluding those ones. When it comes to just modding, it's like anyone can do whatever the hell they want, right? And it doesn't. What I mean is like it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter in like terms of quality. Like I was gonna answer this like in the later question before, but it's just I feel like as long as you have fun with it, it doesn't matter if your mod is like the best thing ever, or I did not mean to put that. It doesn't matter if it's the best mod ever, or it's literally just something that you're never gonna release. All that really matters is like, it's just a question. Like, did you have fun with it?
Did he?
Yeah. I did not say diddy. No diddy. All right. Yeah, I
Is it
don't know.
my turn, guys?
All right.
Yay.
I guess.
So, my advice mostly goes out
Hey,
to
interlude
the-
toast.
What?
Oh, hi, Toast.
Hello?
Hey, Toast. Hey, Toast!
My advice mostly goes out to the modding community. Make good friends with everybody. It's like kind of what Vivi said, but like if you have delays or troubles, or you're having difficulty with something and you're having trouble planning, or you just don't have the motivation to do anything, at least you will still have the people that you actually work with to have a good time with and run into less like interpersonal trouble. Because even if you're not working, you're still building like a bond and stuff. And if this is gonna be what you're working on for like the next year, you definitely want to have a good relationship with the people that you're doing it with. Morale is very important. Even when you're dicking around, it still feels nice to joke about like mod stuff, but not actually do it yet. When you're in VCs and not working, just like always.
Yeah, I wanna also add some stuff alongside yours, because I was actually talking about this like I'll say like a month back, but this especially since I'm in some mods that have suffered the fate. It's like, yeah, I think it's
One second.
before. Wait, is this working? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Sorry, a second.
Hello.
Yeah. I was gonna say, before you focus on any project, I think it's best to just keep the mod close, but keep everyone you work with a lot closer.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than like a mod that no one's gonna work on. That, and you don't really fuck with anyone who's like in there. Like, which is why I don't really like mods that have like one or two people who just don't like each other. Cause really, like, that's gonna do nothing but just kind of bring down the morale of everyone else. And
Yeah.
what's the point of a passion project when there's no passion in it?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Bars?
Preach.
Preach.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that.
I guess my answer for
What was the flapjack scream?
I guess
That's his name.
not gonna lie, man. Like I feel like
Saw
my
that you never mind, your
advice
content
for-
sucks. I said, oh.
So I feel like my advice that I would probably give to, like, I guess the FNF community in general. I think it's similar to what Vivi just said, but I think to me, what I always kind of go into these things is honesty is probably the number one thing you probably
that's the number
definitely
one
need if you want to
policy.
keep. That's honesty is the number one policy whenever you're working in a team.
Whenever you're
And
working on anything,
communication goes 10 times beyond anything else, because I'm gonna be so honest, there has been multiple instances where I forget to tell people to do certain things, and either that or like there's a lot of miscommunication because that happened multiple times. Sorry, yeah, fan, thank you. But with honesty, I've been seeing a lot of people, like, I've been seeing this on multiple projects.
Alright.
Like, people are just kind of lying about, like, I guess, like, the state of how the coding's going. People are just kind of lying about how the production's going. But they're not really honest about things in general. I think if you go into a thing, you gotta be honest and you gotta work well with your other teammates until things don't have to boil up, like, months later or years later. Like, if you got a problem right then and there, deal with it, work it out. But at the end of the day, you gotta go with a solution that benefits everyone, not just you. That's what I think that's what I think that the community needs to, like, you know. I think that's what I think they need to do.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, as I was gonna say, it's like I feel like, I mean, we're all in a community together, right? I feel like everyone gotta get along and hold hands, but it doesn't. I know it can't be like that.
Along the way.
Yeah, but I feel like, yeah, when you're working on a mod,
foundation was the foundation, but the friends we made along the way.
Exactly.
There's no
I mean, it is that. It's like, sometimes we work on mod. I mean, most of the time we're like in VCs together. We don't really work on the mod necessarily. We just kind of have fun with it. And of course we talk about foundation and all that, but it's like, I don't know. I've grown really close to a lot of the people that I've worked with. Especially like people like Vapor, Very, Guardian, Matt, etc., right?
Oh, that's
And I'm-
famous.
Yeah. And I'm really happy about that.
Friendship.
That's I'm happy to be with my best friends. Ah!
Okay, oh my god. I'm good.
Honestly, I don't even have like anything new to say at this point because like pretty much everything has been said. Like the main point
someone's speaking a
is
different
that
language in chat.
the main point
One
is that
second.
like, if you have friends, if you work on something with friends, it's just bound to be a lot more fun. Like every single
Yeah.
team I have joined is
Oh,
like
God.
it's been a lot more fun if I had friends with me. But I also have another advice, which is like kind of fucking corny, but like just don't give up, I guess. Like just keep trying. I used to completely suck at coding, and I just kept trying. I kept just practicing. I kept making stuff, and I got here somehow.
I'm
And
really
if
just.
if I can do it, anyone can do it, you know.
I mean, no.
Really
When
is
it came
much
to like, when it came to like anime, yeah. I mean, in general, it's always nice to just learn something new. Whether it could be like something like coding or just like a skill in general, right? Like I sucked at animating when I started, but like I've come to just not only like be good at it, but I also just adore it now. Is I don't know.
Yeah, BB be animating and shit outside of mod stuff. She drops her animations in our servers.
True.
It's so cool.
Ah, that's in my own.
Dan about yo, fellas.
We're not bringing fellas into this.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Chill, yo, chill.
Not on my watch.
Definitely.
We have someone speaking Russian in the chat here.
Oh, I think we might know who that is.
Hello.
Scratch his head.
Who?
89%.
It's
We are not-
What
it
do we
is
got?
not Pesquita. It is not Pesquita.
What, it's not Pesquita? You're joking,
No.
it's not?
No idea.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, all the devs are. I mean, if you have something to say, hype.
I mean. Then again, we have like Nova and Soda here, so I don't want to leave them out too.
Hello.
Yeah, let them talk.
So
If you have
definitely,
something to say, then.
if I wasn't a part of the team, of course I wouldn't have made friends with like basically a lot of people here. And if like something would have changed, I definitely would not have like been in the position that I'm in right now. Yeah, it's just advice way, just be close with the ones that you're with, basically. And overall, like I've met some real amazing people here, basically. Vapor, you, as I mentioned a lot, you was like a brother to me.
Yeah.
And please don't show a camera of yourself like laying on your chair dead or something.
What are you talking about?
But overall, yeah, no. Hey, bro. Him and Matt too. But overall, yeah, if it weren't for things like that, like, probably would have stayed disconnected from FNF in general and just would have never met y'all. But overall, I've enjoyed my experience, and I don't want to change a thing about it.
Aw, how kind.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, you guys will check. Hype also said something, so I'll read that.
Alright, so
Honestly,
oh,
yeah. If you want to read it, go on.
I got it covered. I got hype covered. Honestly, don't overwork yourself with a project. I always create lots of mods that die out within a while and end up being canceled. Most of the time, it's because we got overworked or we're not motivated. So they just have fun making a project, basically.
I do want to add is that it's completely okay to drop a project if you notice that you're not having fun with it. It's not a job. You're not gonna get fired or you're not gonna get
By the way,
like beamed for it.
If I may
Don't let it go to
interject,
waste, basically.
Here's some words of advice. You don't owe the internet There you go. You don't owe it.
True.
You don't owe
That's
it.
it.
If you
Live
wanna
up
quit
to
it,
your
yeah,
own
you could.
expectations.
It's your choice. Your guys' mod, after all.
Damn.
It's your guys'
How many
stuff.
times
If you
has this
want-
thing's
if
been
you
on
wanna
life
cancel it, it's
support?
your stuff.
We should cancel Foundation.
Yeah, honestly.
If you
Oh
wanna
god,
cancel
it's been
it,
4
then
years.
do
Let's
what
pull
you
the
got.
plug.
It's been too long.
Never, and, let's pull the plug and never release a build.
Alright, you
Yeah,
gotta
exactly.
keep
People
it
only-
player.
Delete
If
those
people
songs.
wanted legacy, we'll give them legacy, am I right?
Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads?
You are right.
You're right. You are right.
Somebody gets it.
Alright, I reset.
Full life, yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're.
Ew. Pitchforks and
Alright.
torches.
All right, Nova.
For the life
You
support
got-
of
you got
FNF
any- you got-
Foundation, no.
Nova, you got any advice you want to give to the FNF community?
My advice is don't be afraid to reach out if you want to work on something. And if it don't work, just keep trying until you find something that you can work on.
Don't annoy
Oh,
the
God.
same person, though.
Okay, the way you said it sounded like you're applying for a job application.
That's basically what it is.
If I may add
This
on
is an
to
interview,
that,
not a job interview.
if I may
Yeah.
add on to that, also have something to show for it.
Oh.
Yeah, have something to
Oh,
present ahead of time. I guess. In a sense.
Gasp.
Okay, jockey.
I don't know, like art, charting in the past, something to that extent.
Yeah. Also, kind of like for everyone to check interview stage, like the the chat and see what fan made.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's heat. That's heat. That's heat.
Oh my god. That's so fire.
Very good on this one.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, that's so buns.
Hold on, I got
So
one
it's
for
fun, I
from
just
the
hate it.
Tabby interview.
Oh god, it's gonna be horrible.
You're doing the crump.
What the fuck is that?
That's Tabby doing the crump.
This is what the mod
For
was made for.
The official devs.
Oh,
Oh, during the
Poor
Tabby
guy.
interview with the new update, they actually drew that for us in the middle of the interview.
Oh.
I said, bet.
Wow,
I'll
the
add
next
that to the
thing-
Funkin server.
The next 3 questions, most of us don't have to answer. Whoa.
Alright, well,
Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me see this.
okay, let's speed run through it then. What was the hardest thing to code for the mod?
I don't know.
Um,
Like there are 2 things, but I don't know if I can even say one of them.
Well, you can. I mean, you can answer them, but just like don't like go into specifics.
I have an anecdote for you
be
guys.
discreet.
So
Oh, there's
basically,
something that you're trying to
uh,
hide here.
there is I have an anecdote, and it's
Hi,
really
Ben.
fucking frustrating. Okay, so basically, at some point, we had to do something that relates to like using your mouse, basically. And I couldn't make it so you could click on anything for some reason. And I just go on like fucking 2-hour adventure to just find out that the reason for that is because I have GPU caching off. And like the moment I turn it off, it magically starts working. That's
I-
part 2. So part 1 is probably one of the songs. I know there's a question further down, so I'll just answer that when we get to it. Haha.
What the fuck?
I will say, like for a sec, I do find it really funny to just sometimes check that there's a notification on dev server and it's like Zyke like crashing out because something's not working on the mod.
A song that requires you to use your mouse. That's not, yeah. They were saying.
I don't know, guys.
Maybe, perhaps. Who
What could that
knows?
possibly be?
Maybe.
What could that mean?
Find out soon.
Yeah, I honestly don't have much to
Me
say
pointing
about
at the screen.
this. But what I've seen, the work's gone into X8 has done for the mod. It's really impressive. I thought X8 has done an amazing job on it. I was reading the types answer.
That's really sweet.
Oh, it's very
You're
wholesome.
glazing the shit out of me, dude.
Oh my glorious King Zayt! Oh,
Oh god.
I can grovel at your feet, my king, my queen.
Awesome dude coders.
Okay. This is so fun. Oh, actually, well, I'm looking at the next question. We could answer that. Well, all of us, depending on what we made. Specifically me, because I made everything.
We got a
Yeah, I don't even
we got a
remember
quick
it.
chat question.
Oh yeah, make sure to get Matt's answer if there's anything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, actually, for the coding, it's probably saying like you probably ask Zayt. I
Matt.
think that's what it said.
Yeah,
Here's
it's
the
just like
question
ask
they got.
Still missing.
The question is 173-R getting redesigned because the one on the thumbnail is different from the one we saw on the expo and other kinds of art.
Oh, it's. Oh wait, on the X. No, it's the same. I will say we didn't. we're not planning on changing most of the sprites that you've probably already seen. If anything, everything that we show off on the sprites and what we actually see in things you might see in the future, any other render, let's say, will have like slight redesigns and changes. I've noticed that when it came to 049, when it came to Sammy, and most every other like character that's in there, the sprites just, they don't need to be changed. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's it.
I know who's broke though.
True.
Okay. Hashtag, yep. Okay.
All right. So solve the question. Will Dr. Edward Richtofen from Call of Duty Zombies be in Foundation?
Yes!
Yes. Yeah.
He will be in the files.
Definitely.
He's here.
He'll be in the files, busting it
Yeah,
down.
just put him in the file. Yeah, who'd be good?
Alright, so they also ask why is
We
the
have-
thumbnail
they
one
probably have
different,
many
though?
things
Can
hidden
we
in
get an
the
answer for that? It's probably just smart.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry?
I
What?
said, why is the thumbnail one different though? Can we get an answer for that?
I didn't like how 173 looks in the sprite, so I changed it.
We look.
And that, no, I don't know. When it comes to me and like an art style specifically, I do like to exaggerate a lot of proportions. Exactly.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm assuming it means specifically why 173 is a little more bulkier and have more a different head shape. I'd say, yeah.
Oh, boys.
You know, hey,
Hi.
Aiden. Yeah, but that's why it's like if you're gonna see different proportions on anything, or if you see anything different or something, it's probably for me.
Alright, ready to
But
move
if you
on
want
to
like
questions?
actually, oh, I'm sorry, I was gonna end it off. If you want to see what 173's actual model looks like or anything like that, just talk to Barry. Barry's the one who originally made 173.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's me, guys.
Yeah, you
Come
made the
on.
original concept.
You put SCP Freddy Fazbear.
Oh, I already
Fast
did.
Barry.
Yeah.
They already did, Colin.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be on. Is it okay if I like answer this question I see on the YouTube stream?
Yeah, sure.
What?
Okay.
What is it?
What is the team's favorite SCPs?
Um,
I
don't know.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know much about SCPs. I just know about the main ones, and that is it. But I will say, okay, I want to come clean about this. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this yet. Violet, is this okay? Is this okay?
If it's what I think it is, you could probably say it.
Yep. Okay. I work for this mod. I do some.
Nah,
writing
really?
and stuff. Yeah, I do.
Nah.
Well, I'm sure you guys know, but everyone
way,
else,
no way.
probably not. I work for this mod. I do some writing. What I write, you will see. And trust me, what I've written is very exciting. I'm sure you guys will love it.
Yes.
But in terms of SCPs, I don't know much. When I was writing this stuff, I took a lot of inspiration from, in the style of, not really the style, but I suppose in like the format I wrote, I took a lot of inspiration from Plague Doctor or 049 if you're actually, to be honest, probably the other way around, but 049 or Plague Doctor, in case you don't know, the guy that slaps you in the back and turns you into a zombie.
Yeah.
Can we get one
We're
more
not-
describe the entire story?
My favorite
Definitely.
SCP is
Definitely.
7510.
What is that?
I don't even know how to explain it.
There's too many numbers,
Let
Let
dude.
me go to the SCP wiki real quick
The
and let's see
extensive.
what SCP. What is it?
7510.
There's too
7510.
many numbers, I
Okay.
can't comprehend.
Okay, so we want to go to
What's that?
The wall.
7510. There is nothing within the walled area.
That's a deer.
gosh.
That's a deer with multiple eyes.
Oh god. It's refers solely to the containment procedures carried out at Site 7510. Has been constructed around a location which was, but it's no longer a small town
I think
in
we should
Manitoba.
continue with the question.
Anyways.
Yeah, let's just
so-
continue because yes, if I read this, it would take 5 years. So let's not.
Yeah.
Basically, it seems like to be some.
I do want to answer the question though. I feel like I of course I can probably list some. Okay, my personal. If I were to say one outside of Foundation, because for me Foundation, everything is completely biased because all the SCPs are by my headcanons and very knows that.
Yeah. Mine too.
But if
I was considering jokingly saying like I was considering saying as a joke the SCP number I gave BF and GF when I was writing them.
True.
But I chose not to. I chose not to because I felt like it was a joke no one would understand, so I chose not to.
I will say,
if you want to know what the SCP number is, I will probably say that after the Foundation releases, and who knows, maybe after I make the document public.
Okay, go on, VV.
I will say that. As for like the actual like the SCP Foundation, my favorite SCP is what is it? With the clockwork sheet. What is it? I actually forgot. 914. Yeah. It's not. Okay, it's mainly because of the addendums that came along with it. Where if you didn't know,
914.
Basically, just to summarize it, 914, despite being a seemingly like just normal machine, is a complete asshat that just fucks around and tortures the researchers who work on it. Just for no reason.
Oh my god, yes. Like you just that's the thing. You throw stuff. Yeah, I know. You throw stuff into it and it comes out as something completely
just to fuck around with it. Yeah.
And people have just like been sending their fan-made interpretations of it. Like I've seen some of the stuff that's been that people post about like stuff you can throw into 914 and just of course there are some that are very well known, like when you put like a human on like fine, they just become the Flash.
Yeah, everyone knows those.
5 minutes and before disintegrating into nothing.
I'm back.
All right. I think I gotta move on after.
Okay.
I had a favorite one, but I don't remember the number, so we have to go with. Okay, we just have to describe it. You probably all know this. It's that guy that just magically appears somewhere in the fucking Foundation. And, like nobody knows the fuck he gets there. Like you know the one probably.
Oh, I never tried.
My favorite SCP is SCP-990, the Dream Man. I love the concept of him. I love it. It's one of my favorites.
Wait, which one did he say I was toned out? Sorry.
SCP-990, the Dream Man.
990.
Nova, what's yours?
Mine. Every time someone's asked me this, it's been the same. My favorite is 4999.
I definitely know what that is.
All right, let's see if this is true or rubbish.
Okay. That is.
Oh yeah, I
someone
know
to
this
watch
one.
over us.
That's who I was thinking
yeah.
of whenever they were talking about the man that appears. I know it wasn't that one, but
Yeah.
just reminded me
If
of
someone's dying and they're alone, he manifests and offers them a cigarette, and he stays with them until they die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just so we're done, I feel like we should go back to the question. We're just striding off a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like so.
I definitely enjoy the possibility and like the amount of like vast like just whatever with SCP-914, but like storytelling wise, I definitely enjoy what happened to Site 13, 1730. SCP.
Yeah.
There's just I mean, I enjoy reading a lot of like different articles and stuff, but like 1730, 5000 is also pretty good. I agree. And overall, that's just generally my favorite SCPs, especially to just to visualize what the entire like thing is saying. Man, I'm terrible at explaining things.
Alright, so the next question, which is the one on stream right now.
Alright. Question number 6. For each member, which song did you have the most fun making?
I don't know.
Okay,
I didn't make song. I
I
didn't make a
can-
song? Question mark.
Okay, so I can actually answer this. So, for this is specifically Matt's answer because he's not here. He's our main composer, but he said this one's extremely hard to answer. I would have to say answering the April Fool songs would be too easy, but I would say Mayhem was my favorite song to make because I probably put the biggest piece of myself in the song.
I wonder why.
Oh, I wonder.
And if you want my, I guess, intake on it, because I didn't make the song, but I had a lot of input or influence as to like this part happening. The piano section for Kill Command Red, I was at fault for that.
I love you, Coconut.
Love you, Coconut.
Yoka
I was
man.
saying-
The
I
man
can. I want to also answer this because, well, this, yeah, well, song most we had the most fun making. I guess it doesn't exclude art as well, but
It doesn't.
like it was a really hard question. It's probably like one of the questions I took like the most time just thinking about. If I'm being honest, because I work on everything and like I enjoy all of the songs.
Me too.
Yeah. But if I had to like specifically think of one, it's like mainly I would think of Harlequin.
Mhm.
like visually.
Mm.
It's like
Oh, we love
Yeah, Harlequin's pretty fire. Like his
I
stage
will
and
be
stuff.
playing Harlequin.
there was like a lot of ideas that Vapor and I thought of when like 3 a.m. when we were like making it. And it was just I don't know, it was just really fun just coming up with ideas that we just made like the day after. It was really fun. But like for like a close second, I'd say Recontainment. Even
yeah.
though like I mean just if you've seen what Recontainment is about, it is a pain to make. It absolutely
My favorite part of Recontainment are the awesome cutscenes.
yeah. No, I had a lot of fun making them.
I can't vouch for the cutscenes because I haven't really seen much of the mod's development. I just really joined to do my writing, and that was it.
Yeah, sometimes I gotta remember that this dev team, half of these people haven't even seen anything.
Because then I get to actually play it and be surprised.
I know. You have an excuse for that. But as for someone like Guardian, like I every
Dude, he
time
not
I
bomb.
ping him, yeah, I know. I ping him when they're releasing. He's like, huh?
Do you
We made a
guys
mod.
think he knows the mod is releasing in however much time?
I don't know.
In
Probably.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay.
It's releasing in 10 seconds.
3 seconds
I don't even remember the release date
Foundation tomorrow.
or
What do you mean?
expected
Right there.
release
Foundation
date.
tomorrow.
Right there.
Foundation tomorrow. Yeah, you're right.
Foundation
My bad.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
All right.
That's
Next question.
Yeah, next
Next
question.
question. Next
Oh
question.
yeah. Speaking of questions, yeah, look at this. Someone posted in chat. Last question for me. For the Foundation
I'll take
mod,
care of it.
what is left for there to be developed in the mod?
It'll burn.
Do we
Okay,
want to say it, or do we just want to keep it
I mean,
ambiguous?
I'll just say one thing. I just want to keep it like full transparent. It's like the one thing we need like mainly left is just like adding everything into the engine.
Yeah, like the coding stuff. I remember.
Yeah, after all that, which as I said, Zaya and Hype are happily making. Not so happily.
Happily?
But
Oh, God.
like the progress that they do is phenomenal, and I'm just happy to see it. And that's really all we need, because other than that, as I've tweeted out before, most of the art is just
you're
finished.
starting over on Gold Art.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. If you're starting over on Gold Art, that means I'm gonna go through suffering trying to find the good MS difference, because I hate finding MS differences on Gold Art and
no, that's
and literally like
Oh,
any
dear.
engine that isn't Sky.
That's fine.
Oh, this is gas. Look at the
That
interview
is
stage
fire.
chat.
No.
Olimar, what are you doing
This
here?
is
Yeah, that's Mr. Mark.
what's up, Ollie?
This is fuel.
All right.
Oh my
Next
god,
question.
170.
Okay, now we can get to the next question. Sorry for keeping you up.
Your Honor, next question.
Alright, everyone's good?
Your Honor,
Okay.
according to the judgment of the Auditrice Mécanique Analyse Cardinal.
Your Honor, I haven't answered.
Alrighty. Question number 7.
Call a recess, sir.
Which song was the hardest to produce?
Another Matt song. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Ricochet.
Okay.
I just realized you're showing this on a TXT file.
Oh my God.
Why did I just realize that?
All right, this is probably another Matt song. So, well, main Matt
Yeah.
question. So, probably this is from his words. The hardest song to make was probably the remakes for Locked In and Recontainment. I had big shoes to fill, and I knew that not everyone was gonna like something that wasn't the original song. The remake for Scopophobia is a close second.
Yeah.
Scopophobia is so
You're
fire.
fucking wrong.
It's your mom.
All the songs turned out really good.
New scope.
I love Matt's music.
Yeah. I've gotten so used to the new ones already. Like ever since they got released.
Hold on, let me read this out loud. Another question from me: will the D-Class orientation tape have teasers for the mod in it? 2 days.
Yes.
2 days.
2 days.
No.
2 days. 2 days. I'm looking at you right there. Yeah, 2 days.
2 days. Also no. Okay.
Okay,
By
guys.
the way,
Lower your
before we
expectations
continue-
so you're really blown away by the trailer.
by the way,
Yes, good idea.
Wow.
Very good idea.
That's so
this
cool.
isn't gonna be Farina demo trailer quality, pals. Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Hunter, I'm sorry.
yeah, it's all good. By the way, some people pointed out like the coincidence of you guys releasing something and this interview. It was not. It was pure coincidence.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I reached out to
yeah.
Vapor like Tuesday, right? And then you guys
Yeah.
announced
Yeah,
it.
no,
on-
yeah.
Again, I just want to say I had no input on the trailer. Just so if you're expecting answers about the trailer, don't ask me. I'm just here for the writing. Which, by the way, I do have stuff that I want to finish writing before the mod releases. So
It's all good.
Okay. I will say for both everyone and like everyone and the people talking here, I do want to keep the same structure. Just we'll answer everyone else's questions that isn't the main ones after, just so that we don't waste any time with this.
Yeah.
Fucking log.
Alrighty.
All right.
Mush.
Question number 7. Did we answer number 7?
We answered
Yeah,
7.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I have a guest right behind the green screen. Okay, so I paid attention, honestly.
That's alright.
Testing out a Quest Pro. But yeah, question number 8. Do you have any personal favorite mods? You can include your own.
All right, we're not gonna say foundation. Is that right, everyone?
Foundation.
yeah, definitely.
Wait.
Yeah, my
technically-
favorite mod
technically,
totally isn't
I'm saying Foundation.
versus Holy Quintet.
Okay.
Dan, I'm pretty sure everyone here knew that already.
No, I have an actual answer. Okay.
No.
I would say I don't know if this goes with anyone else, but I haven't exactly seen like the community recently or any of its mods. I haven't played anything in a year or two. It sucks. But if there's one mod that I have to say that like kind of always remained a staple for me, it's arguably Indie Cross. Like you can say whatever you want with it, right? But at the time, it was just I just say it's completely phenomenal. You can say whatever you want with the music, but I think just the ambition and just like all the ideas that just happened in it came out to be absolutely phenomenal. And not only was it just a good mod just to look at, and I enjoyed playing it a lot, it inspired me to kind of just keep going with Foundation and just like, but if I have an idea, I could just roll with it and I could just keep doing this, keep doing that. And you're gonna expect a lot of that influence when it comes to like each of the songs because it's a lot more than just people singing or just that,
God.
but just like a still background. It's not gonna be like that at all anymore.
Okay.
Keep it.
My favorite mods so I also haven't played any mods in like the past 2 or 3 years. My favorite mods when I was younger were Goaty and Tabby, definitely.
Yes.
And then later,
I
and
still
then
like
later
that
on,
actually.
and then later on-
the recent revival.
and then later on,
That was
it
fun
became I really liked the Mandela catalog. mod. I still need to watch the new volumes and stuff. I didn't even know they came out. But
I didn't know.
and Foundation.
Yes.
I guess my turn's next. So
Yeah.
I actually was just talking about this a couple days ago. So if I had to make I don't have a favorite mod. I really don't, but I love a shit ton. If I really had to make a top
Same.
5, if I have to make a top 4, actually, Imposter, Orpal Guy, V-Tan,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and Hit Single.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Hit singles. Like,
True, true.
I haven't
I
played
specifically-
much of the updated hit single recently.
Ooh.
I will say- I will say-
I haven't played an
I haven't
FNF
got to
mod in like fucking ages. I have
not
so
played
much
this
to
single
catch up
since
on.
weeks,
It's,
literally.
like the community
Yeah.
has dried me out, so I'm kind of like trying to step away from the whole Friday Night Funkin' thing. I mean, I still love the game. It's just like I haven't been on Twitter or anything, like done anything FNF like a
Yeah,
lot.
Twitter's
lately.
just
I've
such
just been
negativity, my
I've just
guy.
been
I think-
demotivated and I mean I have my other account Funkin Showcases that I need to upload stuff. I mean Nastly's done an amazing job taking over, but like I suppose that's kind of been like burdening me. So I want to upload some songs on it again, but it's just like the whole like this
I get
community's demotivating me. I'm happy that like shit's still happening, but I think. But I'm like trying to take a break
Holy
from the whole thing, so like I will obviously do work I still owe, and then while I'm taking my
I
break.
think
I didn't
think
even
what
know.
really
Yeah, I
fucking-
know. I know. I don't do much. Just to be clear, I do not do much. All I do is just do some writing here and there, and that is it. That is like, it's not the most impressive thing. I mean, like there are literal like people who are like literal MVPs of this team. I mean, Valdo Mori, Vapor. I mean, I would love to like voice for this mod, but unfortunately they don't really have any possible like voice roles for me. So yeah, I'll just stick with the writing for now. But who knows? I mean, stuff might come up. Stuff changes.
Same with me.
I should know. I should know. I've seen development. I did project planning once upon a time. So
I think
Yeah.
I think the reason why okay. I'm sorry, but like I think the reason why I love these mods so much was mainly for the story and the cutscenes, like how much like love they poured into these cutscenes and let they get the story itself. Imposter was just a silly like hunk of mess that I fucking adored. Orpal Guy was, oh my god, it's just a silly shit post of a mod. It's
Yes.
and the music too. I heard there was a complaint I heard at one point.
it's
that,
always
like, all
the
the
joke
music in the
stuff
game-
that gets popular.
Yeah, I heard a complaint one
True,
time that
true.
all the music for Orpal Guy sounds the same, but I'm gonna be so honest. Like I can get it to an extent, but like I think that's part of the charm, in my
That's
opinion.
literally
That's
the point of it.
I like-
silly.
Let's be real here. None of the music in Calamity mods sounded the same, and most of it was made by the same guy. So clearly that's just their complaint.
midnight, bro.
Oh my god.
Midnight, bro.
After
Guys,
midnight,
um,
it's
interviewed that team, by
midnight.
the way, in the past.
And then finally V-Tan. Oh my god, I loved the cutscenes so much when they first came out back in 2021. I was obsessed. I adored it. Now I will say a lot of the song names are obviously but
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
this.
yeah.
I love the context. I love the context. I love the context for this. It's so phenomenal. I love it. And I think above all else, ignoring there is like I think one of my favorite V-Tan songs was Sage. Sage has been my favorite V-Tan song of all time. It's still there.
Mm.
It was actually,
Oh,
you want to
Electrified.
Matt's answer. Matt said that he doesn't have any favorites.
Fair enough.
Damn.
See that Matt's rather neutral about it. I mean, Matt hasn't really been in the community. He doesn't check Twitter or Game Banana often at all.
For a couple years now, so play too many mods.
Oh god.
I can't.
We don't fiend for FNF anymore. We're grown
We are
ups
talking
now.
to Matt
Oh
like
my
a memory.
god.
I miss Matt so much, guys.
And
Yeah,
then-
it's
Oh my
the best
god.
things I've done.
Read out
next up.
Hype's question. I mean,
Oh,
I mean, answer.
This question that just got posted in
honestly-
the chat, Lamau.
Yes.
X8, do you have a favorite mod or something like that?
I do. I actually I play a shit ton of mods like on like a weekly basis. and like it's kind of like rare for me actually to have a favorite mod. But like if I had to pick, it'd probably be like Hello John Doe, FNF Weekly, Orpo Guy, and
Yes.
on the night.
If I have to, also, if I have to give an honorable mention, FNF Online. Fucking love that mod.
Fucking go there, dude.
True.
True.
Yep. Soda, you got one?
Yeah. Actually had played one like recently. I say a few months ago, and I absolutely loved it. It was Flavor Rave by TBD, I believe that's their team name.
That's good.
Especially the character
Bruh,
Savory.
I have been pushed to play. Before Fully Brewed came out, I was pushed so much by friends to play Flavor Rave, and that was the don't forget, I am well acquainted with Kixel, who I know did a little bit for the mod too, so I had to play it at some point. I still haven't played Fully Brewed. Again, I haven't gotten around to most of the recent releases. I will 100% play all this stuff. But I do have. But again, since I'm moving away from FNF stuff, I am trying to work on some other small projects, like making actual YouTube videos. I have some ideas planned. Some are Friday Night Funkin', others are other games which I really want to do. And ones that I've not really seen like get talked about a lot nowadays. So
Nova, you have a favorite mod? I talk about this a lot, so go on.
So biased.
Right.
So like for one, so close. For one, like anything that Sturm or Chergny works on, I love his music. Like mainly hit single, obviously. I love Monster of Monsters.
Hell yeah.
Yep. There was also a mod I really liked versus Amori, but it's dead now.
Yep.
Rest its soul.
Fun fact, I actually tried to ask them for an interview, but then it got canceled.
Oh man.
Holy shit, Guardian tier. Wait, shit, Guardian tier. Fuck.
Wait.
Yeah, I was
where?
gonna mention Guardian.
Oh my god. Finally.
Oh fuck. Guardian just messaged me that he got home.
Oh my god. Guardian, put your hand up. Put your hand up. Request to speak. We need you.
This is the fuck that
We need to grab
started
his
everything.
hand.
This is the fuck that started
This is the creator.
This interview is about to
Hold on,
get
bro. I was eating oatmeal cream pie.
oatmeal. Oh my god, so yummy.
Literally halfway.
That's something the creator would do.
Only got
Yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, next question.
Question number 9.
He's not even.
If slash when each member leaves the community, what will they do?
Nothing.
Ooh.
Nothing. We die.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, we just stopped
Cease to
existing.
exist.
Yeah, we are literally on life support on this mod. Like, if we leave, we just like succumb.
Yeah.
Again, I said this again. I said this earlier. I got other stuff to do once. I have other projects that I want to do once I the mod again. Well, besides the videos I'm working on, I am studying a degree for programming. So someday I want to make a video game someday. Of course, everyone that work here is more than welcome to help. Will there be payment? Probably not.
No.
Matt, is that you?
Alright, next up, Vivi.
Next.
Yeah. Nah. Okay. After I haven't done, but like after Foundation, I'm like if you're thinking about mods, first of all, obviously not. But yeah, I know. But if I'm gonna think about mods first, probably not. Other than like the ones that I've already started with like people like Guardian and everyone else, etc. It's not gonna be as grand as Foundation or ever will be, and I'm fine with that, right? But as for like actual things, I'm already working on stuff for other stuff, like other games that I want to come out. But other than like games and everything else, what I really want to do in the future is that I've always wanted to I started writing a novel.
Oh,
so, so I guess that's something. Maybe not anything too crazy, but yeah.
Nice. Very.
Nothing.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Next. Okay,
Oh my
now
god,
Vapor.
Barry.
Oh wait,
we
I
all
just
gone?
realized we didn't read off Hype's answer to the last question.
Oh fuck.
I
He said,
forgot.
in all my honest opinions, I really like Analog Funkin. He knows I interviewed them recently, like a month or two ago.
I was there last time.
Yes, I was there.
And I asked Vapor the questions.
That's fun time. I don't interest myself that much in analog horror, but I feel like Analog Funkin stood out to me for some reason. Been a fan since day one. On their mod, I would like to say I like a lot as Funkin at Freddy's. Recently got back to the FNF, and I just want to appreciate how much they put into the project. And they also included weekly.
Usual suspects.
Yep, and Hype also says, so this answer, once I leave the FNF community, I want to kind of move into the Deltarune community and start working on video games on my own. I was a huge Undertale fan back in the day, and with the new Deltarune chapters coming out, it's piqued my interest. Relatable.
I need to play the. I want to play the new Deltarune chapters so badly. I have seen so many images of the chapter 3 antagonist, and I need to play it as soon as possible.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Just fucking play
Before I get
I
before
know.
someone
Just
just comes out and
finished
says
it.
some crap about the Roaring Knight.
It's
Okay.
that easy. Just
We're
So-
talking crap about
Oh my
the water cooler. It's not
I
that
couldn't
hard.
get around to it when it first came out because I had exams.
Yep, it's
Okay.
just bad timing all around.
you have them now.
Who's
Yeah.
next?
Who's next
All
for
right,
new
wait,
question number 9?
What's happening? I just
Yeah.
got back. I just got a pizza.
All right. So
Alright. Little pizza.
okay. So if
Pizza time.
I
Who delivered it? Pepino
so,
spaghetti?
so the question is, if I do leave the community, what would I do? I don't know what I would do if I left the community. Honestly, I really don't know. I know deep down I'm probably gonna stay around for quite a bit longer. I still got a couple mods to work on. I still got my own things to do. I'm already trying to shift off to do other things. Maybe a couple. I'm already on like 2 Roblox games. I'm not gonna say it right now. I already got slammed into a Left 4 Dead custom front. I got put into 2 Half-Life mods as the G-Man. And I want to keep going. I want to keep doing more. But I don't want to be like only known to be that's the Friday Night Funkin' guy. I mean, I want to still do my
relate
stuff.
to
Yeah.
that. I relate to that so
But I think
Yeah.
like at the end of the day, like I want to spread my wings out a bit, but I still want to stay in the community. I don't want to leave just yet because at the end of the day, I still love this place.
it could always be a passive.
For sure.
And then I look around the corner, I see Ito slap.
Okay.
Oh, it's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
You have 2 on Steam. Try to feel. You have to eat TF2 on. No. I haven't played Team Fortress 2 in
Oh.
ages.
Hype, I'm gonna fucking. Alright,
Foundation
exit.
is-
What do you mean? It's not. Wait a
Okay, well, obviously I
Darkest
kind of
Takeover,
want
yep.
to like. Okay, I'm already kind of into game dev. Like I make games sometimes, sorta. But I really want to like actually make something like a big project, kinda. Like at least something I'm actually proud of, you know. Not just like shitty game jam games that like. I mean, game jam games are fun. But, like I just don't do them right, I guess. And also, if stuff, just like if streaming works out for me, I guess I also kind of want to go in that direction, but probably not. Yeah, mostly game dev, I guess. Also, I sometimes get fucking sent to like a 2-month-long modding phase for like random ass games like Webfish and Before Company. Like it just fucking happened twice at this point. I don't know how it happens. It just fucking
You have your
does.
2 weeks of Minecraft phase.
Yeah, but like it's 2 months instead.
2
I just like
months.
fucking
Extended
work all
edition.
day and night on like random ass mods.
Next, actually, I think we need to kill some people here.
What?
To kill some people.
All right.
Okay, I'm joking, but
Oh.
so then,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if
yeah,
I
spot,
like
wanna leave
wasn't
that?
really a part or
Oh, okay. No,
let's
I was
see.
talking. I was
I
talking.
definitely
Oh, sorry. No, you go. You go.
okay. Definitely if I were to like leave or if everything was all done, I'd definitely still want to expand on composing music for like just you have way better experience, and then definitely my writing, like considering the fact that half of the stuff that I've done hasn't been revealed at all, and I feel like at least the minimum 4 people have read like a very important like part of this like lore foundation that was just like it was insanely long. That thing is like 26 pages. I think I overdid myself on that one, but I still definitely want to focus more on composing because I've just like started like I'd say around a year and a half ago at this point, and I always wanted to like dream of like making like video game music for like for a game, or at least to be a part of one.
I get
And
that.
yeah.
And Noma?
What was the question? Sorry.
If/when you leave the community, what do you do?
I guess we'll never know.
My mic picked up.
No, never.
I don't really know because I'm probably gonna stick with it for a while. Wherever I end up.
I'm refusing. I'm refusing to
Holy
look at.
shit!
Oh.
I like that.
Howdy, Dallas.
Alrighty.
That's supposed
Alrighty,
to be-
Mr. Interview. Wait, this is a side question, but is it okay if we add Yaoi of you and Larry into the mod?
Yes. Where? Can I see?
Everywhere.
Look into
in
the
every
stage.
folder.
What?
Oh my god.
I don't give a shit. Go right ahead.
Oh, this is
Where
what
are you guys reading
this is
that?
what the mod was made
Where did
for.
you guys read that? Question.
Alright, Guardian.
Oh,
Guardian-
hang on.
Nasty containment
Yeah,
breach so
Guardian.
real.
Okay.
Okay. Guardian.
Patiently wait. It's finally
Okay,
time
Guardian.
for.
Alright, if and when you leave the community, what will you do?
So pretty much the kind of similar to what VV said, I don't really plan to work on any mods like at all once this whole thing is over, cause I just don't really have much interest in FNF anymore. I have like a few fun ideas every now and then, but most of them are already being worked on with VV. So those projects would probably be the last time I ever really work on an FNF mod, if they, or I guess when they come out in like 10 years, probably. Yeah, beyond that, there isn't really much I want to do, I guess, related to online stuff. The only thing was, you know, continuing to make art, maybe working on a silly little game, also with VV, and then also kind of helping out with the little novel that VV's writing. If I remember
Oh, yeah,
correctly,
the
I think it's
games.
the same writing thing.
I too will be
I
working
would,
on
I'll be glad
something.
to, I'll be glad to help out if you guys ever need help, since I've written a lot of novels.
Yes.
Some awards.
Yeah. But like I said, besides that, I'm honestly really gonna be mainly focusing on stuff that I gotta do in real life since I'm going into college soon. So that's fun.
Ollie, why'd you send me an image of Tyler the Creator?
But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all for me.
Go on.
All right. And is that everybody?
Yeah,
That's everyone.
Mhm.
All right. Let's move on to question 10.
Almost
does
done.
the team has the team made any good friends they'd like to shout out? In the...
Yes.
Stormy
yes.
Gold, my goat.
How about
Everyone
keep it to
everyone in
top
this
five,
VC.
'cause You could be here all night. In some cases.
You got everyone in this VC is amazing, but I also want to shout out Mixon Flame, one of my pals. I mean, who I talk with a lot. He's cool. I mean, he's the only other person I know that likes that just does Genshin like I do. I also want to say thank you to. I mean, Spore's been cool. I haven't talked with Spore in like ages, but I mean, he's cool. Soul Stars has also been a recently good friend of mine. I'm happy for him, and a lot of others that I would name, but ain't nobody got time for that.
I know.
But yeah, Mixon, someone I wanna is someone off the top of my head I wanna thank. So
Yes. Oh, is it my turn? Oh,
Yes. It's
oh yes, it's your turn. Yes, it's your turn. Yes, go before I change my mind.
Alright.
Go before I change my mind.
I only have like one person in mind, other than like everyone else. It's like I definitely have to say like my close friends that I grew up with, like obviously you Guardian, you Barry, Katie. If Katie was hearing this, then
I'm gone.
there you go. Yeah, my best buddy Katie, and also my lovely partner Lavender. I love you. I know you're in here. All right. And I wouldn't have done it without you. I'll now go. But yeah.
Stormy Gold and other people, I guess. Sigh. That's all.
You saying Story goes on, I guess. I guess they're okay. As if they did.
No.
As if they did also one of the pioneers for the mod.
No, I love my queen, Stormy Gold. Let's go. And everybody else, I guess.
Wow, even I'm included.
All right. And if I have to really say, I think everyone in this call and in the dev team has been phenomenal people. I enjoyed working with everyone here a lot. I'm not gonna lie, like being a part of this team has genuinely made me like enjoy working on an FNF mod like ever. And I think when this finally comes out, there won't be anything else like it. I won't have as much fun as I ever had. But if there was someone else I really had to shout out, I think it would have to be the right hand VAs, Crappy, Metal, and Fifi. These, and also Nova here. You guys are fucking phenomenal people. I loved bringing you guys on. You guys were always my best friends for a while, for many years. So I figured since you guys done a lot for me, I might as well owe you one back.
Alright, Nick.
Let's start right
Mother. Anyways, and I will say, Vivi, holy fuck! Even you were one of my most favorite people like that I looked up to. Honestly, it was amazing having you as director for a long while. I'm still a bit sad that by the end of all this coming out, like, you know, we're probably most of us just probably gonna part ways, but it was the most fun working with you, because holy fuck, you've made me fall in love with this mod more than I already did back then.
Rotisha Gert.
All right.
Shout out Gert, bro. Shout out fucking Gert.
Vivi, you're gonna
is what.
you're gonna read out my questions now. Goodbye. I have to go.
All right,
Bye.
Adios.
Bye,
I miss every day.
Oh, I just read. Yeah, Barry's answer is just Stormy with a drilling emoji. All right.
Matt's answers. So, for question 8, Matt said, at the moment, no favorite mod. I don't really pick favorites nowadays. Number 9, if he leaves the community, he would compose for games probably and make some little games of my own. If the name Psycore rings a bell to anybody, then consider yourself acknowledged.
Wait a minute.
And then, what's up?
Did you say Zycor?
Psycore.
Psycor.
With a P S Y C H O R.
Psycor. Oh, okay. I thought you meant somebody else.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And then for this one, all my FNF community friends kind of just came and went, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. I still get along well with the Foundation devs though, but it's clear we'll probably go our own ways once this is all done, at least at me.
It's the chaos. It's actually, it's been an hour and 40 minutes.
Alright. X8, you want to shout out anyone?
I see
Exit.
how it is.
Doing the side.
They're not even.
Uh-oh.
You want to shout? You wanna like shout anyone?
Yes, on the state of the class.
Yeah. Definitely the one two I could lift on my head right now that are the absolute goats is Xberry, the voice of Deacon, the D class, and pretty great friend, and Vibs, a cool composer.
Xberry, Vibs, and Jaden. Also Ruin. You guys are fucking cool. You guys are fucking cool. I don't know if they're watching this, but fucking
They're
love
great.
them.
Flair wants to hear the line from Guardian one last time.
What? Wait, what?
Huh?
Apparently, YouTube. Flair wants to hear the line one last time.
Which
They know.
line?
They want to hear. They want
No,
to hear
you
the
know.
salmon one.
They want to hear the
Say
standing
the
side.
line, Bart.
Probably the
Fucking
most obvious.
The
Dick,
salmon
bro.
line.
Oh, my dick.
Someone do it.
My dick.
Alright, everyone make room for X8 to speak.
Harry.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Hello.
Me too, buddy.
We set up your great
What
entrance.
the fuck are you?
Can you hear me, bro?
No.
Can you hear? No.
I felt that one.
No.
They said thank you to Hideo Kojima.
Okay.
Thank you,
Only thing I
thank you,
heard.
Kojima, for allowing this mod to be a thing.
Thank you, Kojima.
Yeah, he when I was writing, yeah, he messaged me. He said, "You could do this, my
I
child."
don't understand shit.
Everyone say thank you,
Can
Kojima.
you hear something? How's it going? Zero
Thank you,
star
Kojima.
comedian.
I don't understand anything.
Okay.
Thank you, Kojima. Death
uh,
Stranding 2.
Nova, you want to shout out anyone?
Shout out Sakurai.
Yes.
Masahiro Sakurai from Smash Bros. Okay.
Cry for Smash Bros. Just have a self insert.
Shout out Jason Blundell, the guy that does zombies. Alright.
Okay.
Sorry, you want to shout out anyone?
Boo.
Please be me, please be me, please be me.
Alright, so you can hear you now.
You want to shout out anyone, Guardian?
No, fuck VV. VV sucks. I wish I'd never gave him a
Hey, that's rude.
Okay, but yeah, I mean,
Take care, fam.
I can't really think of anyone in specific I'd want to shout out. I feel like everyone here, like regardless of if they worked on the mod or if they were my friend or just like people that supported us, I mean, I feel like all of them played a really important role in helping this mod get along and then helping all of us as people improve. Because VV definitely knows how I was when the mod first started. Certainly interesting interactions we had. But I mean, I feel like shut up, VV. I feel like throughout the years we've really changed and everyone's gotten a lot closer. We've all done really cool things and had a lot of fun along the way. And I think everyone played a really important part in that. So I would say, I guess if I had to shout out anyone, I would say everyone. Everyone gets shout out.
Nice.
You're boring.
Shut the fuck up, VV. Fine. I shout out everyone but VV. Oh, and Barry. I know Barry isn't here, but Barry doesn't get shout out either.
What? What the hell? Come on, man.
It's like not here before.
Come on, don't get this man. Don't get that Guardian out there.
Alright, we can get the next one now.
X8.
We can get this
English
question
shout out.
God! Let me fucking answer. Fucking
There you go. We can hear you.
I thought you were good.
Yeah, I thought we done. Okay.
Alright, go on. Hey, alright, everyone shut up. Exit, go on.
Okay, I want to shout out my good fucking friends Podev, Digi, Joe, Raj, Lu, Macha, Panbread, Beastray, and Xerion, and also just like the fucking entirety of Team Cinema Makers. I fucking love you guys.
Phenomenal.
I know.
I don't know.
I know none of you are fucking watching
That's
this shit.
everyone in the fucking Sin Maker server.
Also, shout fucking Charlie Penguin
What's
Zero,
up,
bro.
man?
Okay, why are we shouting out Penguin Zero?
Not gonna lie, just kind of came here.
Can you donate something to say like Shoutouts FNF Foundation one day?
Oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to pay him to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Get it. I'm gonna shout Cash App middle finger. Are we all good on this question?
Yeah.
Alright. Question number 11. Did you have any inspirations for your work? I think that's pretty obvious.
I already talked about mine. I already said what my format is based off of SCP-049's document. You'll see. You'll probably see why. It's more obvious to me. It might not be as obvious to you, but yeah.
All right. Shout out to my goats. Project Moon. I know. I'm just gonna call it a shout out. I'm gonna shout out my goat Kim Ji-hoon for making the worst game ever. All right. Remember real talk. Project Moon and like all its games are a really big inspiration to me when it comes to specifically things like story building or world building in general, and especially just like creatures. Like maybe love every single one of them, and I don't know, they're just so gnarly. Yeah.
For me, inspiration. Because all I really do is do writing and voice acting. For me, if I really have to shout out a writer in specific, I don't really have a specific writer I have in mind that I can really look up to the most. Maybe some philosophy, but if I had to shout a voice actor for actually inspiring me to do the things I do, it's Nolan North. Nolan North, the voice of Nathan Drake, voice of Bricktoffen from COD Zombies. He's a phenomenal voice actor. He's also the voice of Marasmus and Engineer from Team Fortress 2.
Erasmus.
I adore him so much. I've met him multiple times. His craziness is what pushes me to this day.
That is holy.
From what I've seen.
Damn right, Caden. Pregnant. Garganan.
Yeah, I don't necessarily have specifics, but I really enjoy a lot of my writing. Like stuff came from definitely sci-fi. A lot of, as Vivi mentioned, Project Moon stuff about like creatures and all that. But I definitely put in a lot more detail into my stuff than anything else. But inspiration-wise, I'm pretty sure Matt's was when I first read the Foundation War stuff, was very invested with it. And most of the time I put a lot more descriptive effort into a lot of my stories. That's why some of them are pretty long. Even before Foundation, I definitely did that a lot. If I had to
Funny you mention that, because I forgot most of the stuff I wrote was heavily inspired by conspiracies that actually existed. But I think the number one type of story I wrote for Foundation that I never really made public was revolving around actual events, weird conspiracy theories, actual secret government facilities, projects and government branches, and taking inspiration from Call of Duty Zombies. That's been my biggest pull that I kept yoinking from, that I kept slapping into there.
Prism. What was the cycle?
The cycle continues. But most of my favorite pointers from where I've got I guess the spark was John Carpenter's The Thing.
Nice.
I love The Thing.
I love.
Guardian.
Wait, what about no?
What?
No, but do you have any inspiration?
Turkey Gurky. Turkey Gurky.
Okay. All right. So if you're hearing this, Churgles, you're pretty cool.
Girl.
Guardian, what about you?
What inspirations did I have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big fan of Churgny Gurgny stuff.
I mean, like when I was making the mod, I guess the main thing that inspired me at the time was obviously Salty Sunday Night. I don't know if Phoebe already mentioned it because I wasn't listening.
I've mentioned
but-
it as the
Shut
first
up,
question.
Peter.
Yeah. What?
But yes, Salty Sunday Night and Sue was like a massive inspiration for me at the time. The public server for that mod was what inspired me to start drawing a lot of
What
FNF
the
stuff.
Churger Burger.
And I think if that didn't happen, I probably wouldn't have made the mod. Also,
care, Caden.
like my old friend Stormy helped me come up with ideas for it, and then Vivi also, and Matt, and everyone back then. But also, I think the whole idea of even an SCP mod in the first place kind of just sparked because I was playing
Hype's,
Secret Lab.
Hype's poll ended. I guess we're pulling the plug.
Let's go.
75. Let's
Yeah.
go finally after 4 years.
No more foundation.
What a
Foundation
relief.
was released.
Well, damn.
I can finally work a job. I can go to college.
Secret
I can
Lab
pay for my.
mentioned.
Wait, you tell me Foundation stopped you from going to college?
Wait, what the fuck?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What? You dropped out of college for Friday Night Foundation? What are you, Technoblade?
Ah.
Okay.
No, this mod was not like a ball and chain to me.
Me when I lie?
Alright.
Blade mentioned
um,
actually contained.
You're gonna finish Guardian?
No, I mean that's pretty much everything.
All right, who left?
Well, for me
Um,
personally,
Matt.
okay, fucking Ben.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
But
No,
no,
you
same
can,
answer.
you can go. You can go. You can go. You can go.
Technoblade
Fucking
mentioned, yeah.
same answer.
We can't forget about him. It is really
Can't
simple.
forget about
Technoblade dies. It was originally
Yeah.
just some statement that he made up, but undeniable
Yeah.
truth makes anything stick.
True.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyways, XA.
Okay, so Danny, if you know him from like fucking game dev YouTube, he was like pretty much my catalyst for starting to learn game development as a whole, like getting more interested in programming. And for FNF specific, it's fucking obviously KDev. Bro made fucking pretty much the main engine of 2021 until Psy came around. Like coded the biggest mods at the time. Like I tried coding 2021, but I really fucking sucked. But I still I had the dream, and eventually I managed to actually start with it. And as I mentioned before, I kind of got to this level with practice. So
Yeah.
shout outs to the guy who's working on who's working on base game now, I guess. Sorry.
And hi, Blue G. Did we already get through his answer?
Okay, hi.
Okay. Oh, hi. Wrote his answer in the thing.
Let's see.
Okay, hype.
You just want to be so
Hype
different.
said,
You want to
honestly,
be
seeing
so
all these
different.
cool
Yeah.
FNF mods be made back in the early days made me want to start programming full time and work on cool projects. A lot of really old video games from the Wii era made me interested in making. Fair enough.
Okay. And finally, we got Matt's
Matt's
answer
answer.
saying if there's any inspiration. Not really. Other than SCP Mythos and Game, of course.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Usual.
Dude,
that's not
Blair
the
just asked a
inspiration,
very
it's
important
probably-
question. Will Foundation have a sadder ending than Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yes,
Yes.
obviously.
Ooh.
Well,
yeah.
shit,
Ooh.
bomb.
Wait, really? Wait, really?
What Matt has told me.
Yes, it's sad. It's a game about depression.
It's so sad.
You're gonna look at it and you're
Okay.
gonna wish you died in real life
Yeah.
forever.
You have a 10-minute credit sequence with sad music playing.
And it just says JK at the end of the corner of the screen.
All right. Next up.
Oh no, we could never.
Next question.
Oh wait, hold on.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. There's a person saying, I have another question. Has any of y'all heard of my fan project's FNF Foundation, Apollyon? No.
Wait, I have.
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
He said
Okay.
so fast. I know whoever asked that just frowned.
No.
Okay. No, it was. It wasn't. I usually just sometimes skim through Foundation related stuff every now and then. And when I saw that, it's I just saw it. I thought it was like a little funny, but like whatever floats your boat, right?
Louis talks to me about it every once in a while, so I know. Anyways, go
Yeah.
on.
Alright, we need to get a move on.
Alrighty.
It's 1 PM for I'm at.
All it. Let's go. Man.
Question number 12
Just
for each
kill it.
member. How has your outlook on the modding community changed over the course of your work?
Actually, can we like make this like kind of concise and straightforward answers, if that's possible?
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
If we can get to like straightforward answers.
Alright.
Like if that's
Alright.
possible. All right. Baby, do you want to go first, or Dan, do you want to go first?
I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I always saw this place as a bit of I always saw this place as a moment of opportunity, and still do. But again, to be honest, it takes its toll, and I do think. And again, I've mentioned that I want to back out of this community because I think it is beginning to. I'm seeing some signs that it's beginning to take its toll on me. So I personally think it's just best, just to back out for a bit and just make an occasional return for some mods that I really got excited for. I'm still looking forward for Indie Cross. I want to play the Flavor Wave update. I want to see what Mario's Madness has in store. I'm hoping that team has the capacity to proceed on. There's other stuff that I can't put finger on, but that point is I'm still gonna I'm still gonna play Friday Night Funkin' occasionally. It's just that right now it just whenever you focus on it for a long period of time, it takes its toll. So I've somewhat noticed it myself. So I'm just gonna back out before I let it dig too deep. If that makes sense.
I get
If
you.
that makes sense.
What are we talking about? I'm too busy playing Olympus.
Question 12,
Your daily.
How's your outlook on the modding community? Yeah, right there.
Oh, the outlook. Oh, actually, I actually have a whole paragraph written about this. I'll try to keep it brief. Let me just get through like a bitch. Let's give me that thing. I mean, I've already said it before. I just feel like the outlook on the community is that it's definitely changed over time. But to keep it really simple, I don't want people to see it as a competition, as it is right now. I don't want people to one up the other. I wanted to go back to everyone being chill and just having fun with it,
Creativity.
no matter if it's good or bad. Yeah, that's it.
Full-fledged
That's true.
creativity. Whenever something becomes a competition, toxicity is bound to happen.
Yep.
Take care,
People have a
Guardian.
lot of expectations for things.
Bye-bye.
Take care,
Bye,
Guardian.
Guardian, bye bye.
Expectations are ever
Bye,
growing.
Guardian.
That's just an
Adios.
undeniable fact.
It was good. Yeah.
Yeah, people need to lower their expectations.
How has my outlook on the modding community changed over the course of my work? It stayed relatively the same because I've been in communities for a very long while, and I'm kind of always treating this the same way. You go into this, I expect controversy, I expect stuff to go down, I expect the good stuff, so this is kind of what I'm used to. I will say though, for some reason to me, there has been the biggest issue in the FNF community was to me was the fear of repetition and a large sense of immaturity. And I think it's still gonna be good regardless. I already said I'm gonna still have a positive outlook on it, but I think I'm still having some bad things with the community here and there, but it's whatever at the end of the day. I'm still gonna work on a mod that people are gonna slob over him anyways.
They want us at the end. All right.
They don't care about the devs, they only care about the mod. Looks at one person.
Oh, Danny?
That's just.
I just looked at Discord. Danny mentioned Hypeloggy? Danny Dev mentioned. Oh my god, I love Danny Dev.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I was looking at Genshin.gg. I was trying to figure out a build for my Xingqiu. But I just noticed the Discord and yeah. Danny's a really great I watch his stuff, by the way. If you don't know who Danny is, he's the guy that made Muck and Crab Game.
They're king.
And Carlson, which is now Steam.
And Carlson.
Anyways,
Carlson is not released yet. That's the difference. But you can wishlist it now on Steam. It's like the 16th most wishlist game on Steam. So go smash now, gamers.
Most wishlist game on Steam by this point, man.
Soda.
Next.
Yeah, I think, as I mentioned before, about expectations and stuff, but I mostly think I haven't experienced it personally, but mostly I've, like, myself included, basically. Like, I feel like the stuff even though I don't compose for Foundation, I still make a lot of, like, stuff related to it in terms of, like, music and whatnot. It's, like, fan stuff. And there's just one project that I have so many, in the backlog that I either barely work on or, like, have too many ideas for that I just haven't either done or haven't really thought about it thoroughly. Like there's especially one that I've seen recently, with FL Studio, how much time I put into it, which is around 115 hours worth of it. And that was just the song phase. I still want to make a whole thing of like a visualizer, all that stuff, because people don't want an audio. That's the whole jive. But overall, yeah, I just feel like I need to figure it out and just solidify what I have to do and eventually get it out and then appease whoever would enjoy it.
Yeah. Nova? Your mic.
Nova.
Again.
Nova.
Yeah, you go.
What was the question?
How has your outlook on the modding community changed over the course of your work?
It hasn't really.
What?
I can't really answer that other than that.
Okay, fair enough. All right, excellent.
Hasn't really changed.
All right.
It's kind of just been, oh hey, I like this thing. Oh hey, I like this thing. Oh, drama, I'm ignoring that. I like this thing.
That's probably the best outcome you can get.
Yep. X8.
Well, unfortunately, I have to say it changed in a negative way, because it just nowadays it feels like there is literally nothing cool coming out. It's always trends or fucking remakes or psych ports on Game Banana. It's just really hard to just find something actually worthwhile, something that's actually has passion in it. It feels like, and I'm not one to talk about fucking putting passion into mods, but when I find a good mod, it's a 1 in a million occasion. It feels like, and I really wish it wasn't like that anymore. Basically, sorry for being fucking negative, but yeah, that's kind of how it feels.
FNF negativity trending on Twitter daily.
I fucking hate FNF community, bro.
God, trust me, you don't want to see other communities that I've seen. I mean, Calamity Mod, Genshin.
Just go into
I think one other big issue that I've been seeing in a lot of teams is the issue with some of the fans and the developers. I think I get the idea that a lot of fans are impatient and they wait a while for their thing to release, which makes a lot of sense. It takes a while, but then there's a mod like us, for example, 4 years, and people are obviously still mad that, hey, we haven't released anything yet, which I'm gonna be so honest, I can understand somewhat, but at the same time, given everything that's happened, I understand why. It's not like the others are gonna understand whatsoever, but I think if you can wait a full decade for GTA 6, then you can wait probably 4 years. Then you can wait for 4 years for a Beat Boop song. Or hey, I'll do you one better. Maybe you can wait 10 more years for a decent Call of Duty game.
Preach.
And that will never fucking happen.
Activision should make a Skylanders game instead of a Call of Duty game. Maybe then they'll actually get some love.
Oh damn.
It's all Warzone now.
Dang
They
it.
don't
For
freaking
10
care
years.
anymore.
The next 10 years, bro. It's not happening.
But I think on that in the same note, I think there needs to be a positive like side with the fans and the developers themselves. Because if you're gonna have a toxic like community going after the developers, then that's not gonna be positive. That's gonna drain. If anything, that's gonna make you want to cancel the thing, and just never release anything because you know your fans are just greedy little
Fans
shits.
get impatient. They say, "Where's the mod? Where's the mod? Where's the mod?" Mod don't happen. They wonder why and do it again. Like, come on.
They wonder why. Complain. Get answer. Complain more.
Basically.
They should listen to frickin' what's his face's advice. What Miyazaki? Yeah, I think who had said the quote? A rushed project will be released bad, but a delayed
Miyazaki.
project will be
Dark Souls?
very good. I forget.
Yeah, Miyazaki's like the Dark Souls guy. If I
Actually, be good.
Dark Souls and Elden Ring, yes, the
Yeah,
From
so,
Soft
no,
basically.
we're talking about
yeah.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
That game is better than the Rush game. I fucking
Yeah, we're
hate
talking
games
about Miyamoto.
making them.
Okay, yeah.
A rush game
I
will
was just
come out
confused.
bad.
I forgot who's.
A rush game will come out bad. A delayed game will come out bad.
Shigeru Miyamoto. Yep, he got the pick.
Everything is bad.
Basically, I've
Yeah,
been
but-
saying this.
alright.
in
Maybe it's a
every
cure.
video.
I mean, to be honest, there are some cases where sometimes. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, thank you,
I've been
Hype.
saying this on every interview. I say this to every devs, every single dev. You don't owe the internet shit.
Hmm.
You really don't. You really
Maybe Sun Tzu should have said it, and maybe then people would actually listen
On the
to it.
internet shit, his art of
don't. You
war.
really don't. You really don't owe the internet shit. If you want to cancel it, that's your choice. You know, it's your mod. You do with it what you want. You don't owe the internet.
Oh, there he is.
Basically. That's what I've been saying for about.
Bro, you look
a year
like
and a half
Yahya
now in
Mice.
these interviews. A year, almost a year.
No, that's what I say.
So yeah.
But,
When it's done, it's done. Release it then. Just that. Patiently waiting and excited for the mod. Exactly. Patient.
I don't
Alright.
know. I kind of want the mod out right
All
now.
good. We'll continue.
Alright, are we good on this question?
Yeah.
Alright, so question 13. Do you have any thoughts on the community's reaction to your work?
I'm hoping that I'm hoping they like it. I mean, to be honest, it's not too big of a deal. It might get overlooked by everything else, but again, I personally think I write because like I think the story is often an underrated part of some games. Like this is why like I've always dreamed of making a story-based game or like AU. Personally, like like that's why I like writing. That's why I like I write for like reviews. I write for like just lore. That's why I've always wanted. It's something I've aspired to do. Even though I never liked English because it's all just like essays on books and crap. But I just want to be able to like write a nice story. I just want to tell stories. That's it. I don't want to spend. I don't want to go to some freaking Harvard University just to do essays on books. That's not what I want to do.
Relatable.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, it has destroyed my outlook on reading a book. I dislike reading after
I never really liked
English
reading.
class. So
Writing, but
what I want to be able to do is tell my own stories. Without
internet
like
is a free way to do it.
yeah. And yeah, it is in short, it is just, how do I describe this? It is self-teaching yourself. I prefer self-taught stuff because again, you don't have to go through the like a ton of annoying processes at school.
Yeah.
You just do it for the degree so that people can see you know, because they're not going to believe you if you just say, hey, I do writing, or hey, I can program.
BB.
Yeah.
You notice how they tab out. All right.
Yeah,
question
they're probably trying to figure out how to build their own Farina.
Do you have any thoughts on the community's reaction to your work, Vivi?
Okay. I don't know. I usually get some. Most of the reactions I've seen, at least, it's from Twitter and YouTube. It's completely different. But YouTube is always gonna be something about like Sammy's heels or BF's hair is too long or something like that. Something silly.
That
No
is
one's gonna
the
care about,
same
right?
His hair is literally built into the lore.
That's what's called nitpicky.
Yeah, but on like Twitter,
I do
sometimes
get-
I was like,
I do get nitpicky sometimes because I do. I get nitpicky sometimes, mostly because like I'm extremely precise when it comes to like inspecting like others' works, and because I know a lot of ways to improve it. It's just the issue is people aren't willing to like just have like some tiny thing in their own work like be changed. That's mostly why I'm afraid of telling my own, like, expressing my own thoughts on what I should say to improve, because I'm afraid they might just, like, I might just get backlash for some garbage.
Backlash is just part of the process of creating.
It is part of the process, but there are people who don't take
Well,
it
I
well.
haven't received any
And
myself.
in more cases than one, it leads to their downfall. It can lead to their
That's
downfall.
if you let it be your downfall. Some people that
Yeah,
refuse.
well,
Anyways,
to be honest, I've seen this in many cases, and
Yeah.
if my advice don't let it happen to you.
I guess my thoughts on like community's reaction to my work. Not much, honestly. I don't really have much to say because I can't really put into words. It's a large mix of happiness with a lot of the positive feedback I've been given from a lot of people that fell in love with the characters I voice. For Foundation, for instance, with Angelo and SCP-035, doing Angelo was fucking fun. I'm not gonna lie, I like doing it a lot.
Good character. He's a good character.
And I think like remembering like I remember the fact that I remember being there like in the old community server before I even met Vivi and the others. Seeing the original auditions for these characters opening up for the first time. I remember wanting to actually like audition, but I never did. And then years later, I kind of came here, and seeing the positive reception to, you know, how I did Angela was great. And for 035, like Jesus, that also got some positive reception as well. I even have a friend of mine in my DMs that usually tell me like, you know, this shit is really fucking cool. I love this a lot, and I was like, thanks. But at the end of the day, I don't know what to really make of it. It's like it's a positive thing, but it's like, it's like because I've never gotten that type of stuff before, so you know.
I can definitely relate, honestly. Definitely relate there. All right, next.
All right. Soda.
So
Yeah. So I have a lot of things related to most of the music I compose. Well, to myself, I generally think it's mediocre. I haven't gotten really a lot of attention towards it, but because of the things that I write about related to Foundation haven't been revealed yet. But I guess it involves something I'm really interested in about like the SCP mythos, which I could say now is about the pataphysics and stuff, where like the characters know they're a part of like the fiction and all that, which I really enjoy.
It's
And it, and because it eventually, the story itself will eventually get unfold as the lore tales, like if what Matt has done about Foundation, then it'll get like fully introduced. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
Yeah. Speaking of
Robo-
Matt, because he actually had an answer for this one. He said, really unexpected but very appreciated. If it weren't for the support and the community gave me initially, I probably wouldn't have been able to practice my skills for so long and sharpen them as much as I did. I just hope that people understand that I can't dish out Foundation content nonstop my whole life. I'm gonna need to move on from it eventually.
all things come to an end.
Yes.
Good
but-
books have an ending.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Someone really likes my character, and I'm scared.
Oh, I know.
Oh no. You cooked
The-
too hard, and now you got the negative effect. You got a negative debuff.
That's what you get when your character's a medic. I know that too.
X8.
Me?
That's it?
Yeah.
X8, you're up.
Well, I can't really say much because, like, well, none of the stuff I worked on has yet been shown, but it's a first for me to even work on something that actually has like public attention, like something that people actually like pay attention to, some people actually like anticipate.
Yeah.
And like it just like feels interesting. I don't know. I can't wait to see like people actually like see gameplay, like play the mod for the first time, and then like maybe say something good about. Maybe it was something I actually worked on. Maybe, just fucking maybe, it will be something that could make me proud of the stuff I did, the fucking hours of work I put into it.
Just remember to separate criticism from, fake criticism.
Yeah, I know. I had to do a lot of that already. Not like with
One
this,
thing
but like
I always
overall
mention.
in life. Next.
And hype. Yeah, he has he already written this out.
Yeah, in interview answers.
All right, everyone good? Oh yeah, Hype said,
Yeah,
I hope
Hype,
they
Hype.
like what we made and don't complain it's bad when they say it took too long. And you see that? All I can say is, oh hey, free blacklist.
All right, next one.
If they were so patient, yet they couldn't be patient enough to give you a reason why it's bad, they aren't worth, pandering to.
Yeah, that is true. Most people just fucking say shit and
Some people on the internet is just toxic. That's it.
they think they want to be the next critic, and they think, and unfortunately, I think otherwise. You know who should be a critic though? Kexel. That's who I believe should be an interesting critic.
Okay, this one.
Dude
is
is very harsh with his thoughts.
Alright, question 14 of 16. We're almost there.
Oh god.
For each member, what are your
We're
thoughts
getting
on
there.
trends in the community like Athos, Revivals, and EXE mods?
Okay.
No, I got it. I got it.
VB, do it.
Do it.
No, okay, well, I don't know.
True
I don't know
facts.
what you guys expected. You want me to say it's butt? Is that what you want me to say?
Hey, it's up to
I'm
you.
good.
You can say whatever. Just don't say slurs.
I know. No, I want. Okay, hold on. Chill out. No, the most I could say about it in like a simple term is that, of course, I shown my distaste for it, but it's not really the reason you expect. I can say it because Matt has too. I've never been one to enjoy hopping on trends or doing the same thing as everyone else, and I mean, I can't really stop anyone if they not only do it but enjoy it, right? But if there is anything, I just recommend I think you'd probably have a more fun time if you were to do your own thing, put your own spin on anything, and that's it. If you want to make people do Athos or whatever, I mean, it's your mod, not mine. All right.
Your mod, man. Do whatever you want with it.
Yeah.
I think for me, Athos, for example, I have a bit of a distaste, but it's whatever, I don't really care much. EXE revivals, to me, I'm like, okay, I get you love the EXE mod for a while. I mean, I like it too, here and there, but I don't think we need 79 of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think 62 is a good number.
I think you need 11 where okay, we might be doing too much.
If I can say this,
Actually, you know what? Throw 14 more.
No, this is
if I
doing
can
the
say
numbers.
this,
This is
the
doing
EXE
numbers.
community is always beating a dead horse, honestly. Not just in
Yeah.
FNF stuff, to be fair.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'd
I
say
think
just let
I
it
will say
rest.
I will say though, I would like to see that same passion that all these people put into these EXE revivals and Athos stuff into projects that's never been touched on before. So that's why I think.
Rewrite. would
Tell
be
me
what I
when you
agree.
haven't gotten a good
Yeah,
portal
really
mod yet.
good.
Yeah, rewrite.
Dude!
I know the programmer for the desktop effects. Know the Fox. He's good.
Yes.
For
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
Next up, Soda.
Oh,
I never really paid too much attention to like the revival stuff, but like I do like the quality that some of them could be. Like I do agree that some of them could be probably used for different like ideas or projects. Like talent wise, yeah, you could just come up with a new idea. See what could be achieved. Expand, advance.
Okay. So here's what I say. Horror mods are good. I like horror mods. I like them. They're interesting. Horror trends, I literally do not understand. I only see horror trends as a way to say, hey, I have no idea for what I should make in terms of horror. I'll just jump on a trend. I'll just make my own Sonic.exe. Why? Like, why do you do this? Why? And plus, Athos was started by a fucking POS.
We don't speak of them.
Yeah, we do not speak of them. We do not speak of them in any of these rooms. If you don't know why, then I pray that you do not find out. So, but we'll stop. We'll stop with that. So, I want to say, if you want to make a horror mod, use your own idea. Like, I don't care if it's something like Step Right Up. I don't care. Like, at least it's not any of the trends, because I loved Step Right Up. I loved Step Right Up because I like all the IPs. The IPs were extremely good choices. Yep. Like, it made them it made them relevant to me. Like, it made some of them relevant to me. Even though like one of them, even though I only know of like one of them, I only knew Duck Season out of the entire roster. I mean, I heard of Unholy Trilogy, but yeah, in all, I've only played one. I've only played one, and that's really it. But the point I'm trying to make is just like, if you do a horror mod, just be creative. Again, it can be an IP. It can be an IP. It can be your own thing, like say Trolls Files. That thing was absolute masterpiece. Just so long as it's not, you're not doing a horror mod just to jump on some ass trend. That's it. That is literally it.
Pretty much.
Alright.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you can make your own spin on it and try to be unique to your version.
Be you. Be you. Don't be someone else. Be you.
Pretty much.
Alright, Nova.
I agree with what they said with the trend part. I will say, I like the ones where you can tell there's soul put into it. For example, Legacy, Rerun. There's some that I like. Because you could tell they're doing it because they like the thing.
Rewrite.
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah.
I don't. It could be just me, but do I hear Nightmare Freddy's mini-me's in your mic?
That might be my fan.
Fireworks. I have fireworks.
It sounds like Nightmare Freddy's mini-me. I call them mini-me's because after watching Austin Powers, I call every single little version of an existing character a mini-me of that character. I know they're called Freddles, but I just called them Nightmare Freddy's mini-me because I like Austin Powers.
No, we continue.
Yeah, but I don't particularly like Athos. Forgive what I'm about to say. I think we should kill Slingmingo.
No way.
I almost said their real name. I'm sorry.
Careful.
Oopsie.
I could struck for privacy invasion.
I do think I'd be lying if I said I didn't like some of the songs.
Hey, we all have opinions. That's undeniable fact.
And I do think Irata is on the lines of they're doing it because they like the thing, not for a trend.
Yeah.
And they genuinely have people on there that aren't bad people.
Yeah.
As much as I dislike SML and that type of thing.
I get you.
Yeah, that's mainly it.
Alright, X8.
Okay, so I thought my opinion was kinda harsh and kinda fucking fire. No, I was wrong. You guys fucking blew my expectations.
We went to town.
I basically agree with everything. I hate trends because it feels soulless. It feels like people just do it for popularity. It feels it's just tiring to see a mod 50 mods about the same topic with nothing new. I hate Avos because for obvious reasons. Yeah, of course, good people work on it But still, it was created by that one guy who should not be fucking named, and it's based on that one thing that probably shouldn't fucking exist and should be popular. And like, it just fucking, it baffles me to this day that it's still popular and it's still like praised in this community. And like,
Yeah, even
Yeah,
I've
exactly.
been
Like,
seeing-
that's what I said. Like, people forget. Like, people have forgotten that it's made by one of the worst people in my community. People have
I
like
see
forget about that.
I have met people.
I think that's like
defend
also.
their fucking heart.
And that's not even
They
talking
they
about.
usually defend it. And let's
I
discuss
think that's
it.
like the biggest problem with most communities in general. Like people,
Yeah.
it's always the rule of separate art from
Close
artists
their
unless it's someone
eyes.
you don't like.
They just close their eyes on
Mhm.
things. Because
Like
they
it could be just tainted. Like
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
I like
Anyways,
versus,
um,
but apart from that, I
Then
kind of
again,
dislike
I also played both
easy mods.
Parallax mods, prefacing that I just wanted to check out both, given, you know, controversy in the past. And there's even the
Yeah.
Sky mod that came out recently. QT,
Yeah.
those revivals that had troublesome startups. That's how I mention it.
Candy.
I hated like EXE mods trends. I hate baby mods. I hate Ava's mods. I kind of dislike the revivals because they all just follow the same formula. Don't actually do anything new.
I like official revivals, but that's I don't feel like that counts.
They don't exist.
Revivals are good. I like
You
revivals. To
yourself
be
are
honest,
reviving it since you were the
Yeah.
I don't like people jumping on it as a trend, but like in general, I just like seeing revivals of mods that really need it. Like I
How
once upon a
we-
time, I directed a Monday Dust one shot for the monster song Flesh. That mod is since like just dead in the water, and I'm part of me is considering canceling it.
They brought Woody back and then they killed him again.
Yeah, and you took him out of the garbage
Dear
and threw him back in.
One thing that completely baffles me is that we have 2 cases of revival mods not being able to get proper like permission to make them, and they
Yes!
still make them anyways.
mm,
They should not be happening. They
You should
should
be
not
asking
think-
permission
I
from
think
the
the
I've
Sky
seen that,
one,
yeah.
especially the Sky one, is crazy considering there's already 2 official remakes that are
Yeah.
in development.
They ask
now,
the
yeah.
one person who has nothing to do with Sky nowadays.
The only thing I played of Sky was that Skyverse mod. And even my Discord back then was like, "Why are you playing this?" Well, I had nothing else to play at the time, but now I know. Like, I'm still not gonna play that Sky remake. Yeah. Even I was mentioning it to
it's
other
the
people.
worst
Like, hey,
remake
they
of
didn't
all
ask for
time.
permission to be called the official revival before they got permission. That's the same thing with the
Midnight
Neo
Massacre
revival, but then they
remake
got permission.
is the most egregious case here because they literally did not. They made the entire mod before asking for permission.
That is
And then it
what
was made
people. I got
accidentally,
flack for saying
apparently.
that you should be shutting up, essentially, because they already got permission. That's not the point. You might start a trend where, what if they say no when you have the mod almost done? Will the original creator be harassed? Yes, this is the internet.
They definitely will. That's how the
Yeah.
fucking. That's how the FNF community works. That's what happens.
That's how
what will
community
happen.
works.
Exactly.
Why are we even calling it? We're calling it
Weird.
revivals just for the trend. When why
Okay,
don't
it's
you
a
do
revival, but it
remix?
doesn't
Remix
get
has been
updated
done
as-
for ages.
That's the original
Alright.
like version. It does not get updated. It's not a revival. It's a remake.
Yeah, it's a remake, not a revival.
Yeah.
Like Tabby counts as
All
a
right.
revival.
I think
Like,
we're stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
I,
should
go,
go.
I get very topical.
I think-
get very
Alright, here.
defensive on that.
Yeah, this one
Yeah.
got some people upset.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get you.
Yeah. No.
I wanted to say that
Here,
because some people were calling me crazy.
Here.
Like you.
Yeah. I'm gonna read off Matt's answer, and then we can read off Hype's, and then we can move on to question
Next.
15, and then we can go to
Yep.
the last one. Let's try and let's read. Here, this is what Matt said about question 14. It's really cool to see what original derivative ideas people can come up with. It's similar to what we've been doing, though I've never really been for trend culture. There's a certain balance to be found between exploring new ideas and finding one that you really like. If you hyperfixate too much on something, you end up being unreasonably distraught once it inevitably ends. But if you jump between bandwagons too often, half of the time you don't even stick around long enough to fully appreciate the scope of the work you apparently liked. Balance is key.
You should hang that shit up in the freaking museum. That was fire.
Shout out Matt.
Sure. I mean, I'm guilty of that myself.
Matt's always preaching.
I'm guilty of that myself for going after trend mods, but I do mix in like stuff that people didn't even ask for. Like who asked for a Mario's Madness V2 revisit? No one. And look on Twitter recently, and some people were posting.
And guess
about
who
it
else did a Mario's Madness V2 revisit? Pinkaru! And guess what he did? He missed the final 2 notes on Unbeatable.
Did I just revisited V2 like Wednesday, and then I see a bunch of people talking about it again after I interviewed Mario's Madness last weekend. Did I start something and I realize?
Hype.
But yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next question, shall we? Honestly, I don't like the force dancing in most revival mods. KT did, and everyone started copying. With Athos stuff, I don't like SML in general. Isn't good, but I feel like mods like BFDI 26 were really cool when they include Ethos related thing than normal stuff. But in all honesty, revival and Athos mods aren't really original anymore. If you enjoy what you're doing, sure, it just might not be in everyone's liking, but it will. That's a hype answer. Well put. All right. So, question 15. We're going to be closing her out. How's it going, Dice Show? Question 15. For each member, do you have any upcoming projects you'd like to share?
You don't. Wait,
Vivi,
scroll down. Hang on a second. I think I might be decent.
Vivi, would you like to go first? Vivi?
Okay.
Versus Jonesy Fortnite.
Vivi is dead.
Okay.
What?
Okay. So they left. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. All right. So for question 15 for each member. All right. Been getting lots and lots of ideas for games to make and things to write about, specifically with Guardian. It'll all be small passion projects. I enjoy making all of them.
Oh, okay. She had to go.
That's what Vivi had to write. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Soda?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it would be like upcoming, but it's mostly been in the works for a little bit. So during the 3rd anniversary for like Foundation, there was an idea that it sparked in my head about like making remixes of like songs that were like all of like the main weekend stuff. And I've got had a good amount of people like collaborate into what's known as the Dash R remixes. And it was slowly like settling as like a little like, thank you project for the devs. Even for now, at the time, like a few days ago, it's only gone up to where the song Vivisection has already like been done, like posted to YouTube like 2 days ago. So it's just been like really, really slow. But it was just sort of a thing that I just thought of, and then I did. Considering it's been basically over a year at this point, that I guess anticipate if we still want to continue it, the other songs that we plan on, I guess, showing off, I guess. But I don't really have any projects I'm involved with at the moment.
Alva.
I don't really work on much.
Yeah.
Me then?
Yeah, maybe I should. Well, I mean, I've said that I want to work on some of the stuff, but I will share a little bit on something that I want to. Okay, try to keep it. Well, I'll say this. I'm not gonna. Vapor has asked me not to go in depth for this, but what I'll say is I'm doing another joke video game review. I'm gonna go full force into this one. Unlike the other past attempts where I just sort of did it and stopped. But this one is going to be on Dark Deception. It will be on a video game. It will not be on a mod. It will be on a game, and it will be on Dark Deception, which is on one of my favorite horror games. If you know what Dark Deception is, you are a very reputable horror veteran. You're a very reputable horror veteran.
Have you seen the Super Dark
Deception? Since Vapor doesn't want me to go in, huh?
Have you seen Super Dark Deception?
Super Dark Deception. Take out the super and you get a really good masterpiece.
Yeah, it's basically a pixelated
Super Dark
version
Deception
of
is
it.
just Super Dark Deception is just pixelated Dark Deception.
It's really well made.
Yeah, the devs are very efficient. Just ignore the bugs in normal Dark Deception until they release Chapter
like
5,
people
which
get
will
too
probably still
critical
be
on
buggy.
bugs,
But
let's be
anyways, Vapor doesn't want me to talk about this for too long, so how about we change persons?
Thank you.
Oh,
Sounded like he was
I'm-
about to kill you.
Yeah, I was. Whatchamacallit? As for other projects that I've been working on, I would like to shout out one game actually, as of right now. Actually, I can't even say its name because it's not publicly revealed yet. But I like to say just shout out any other team I've been working with: Analog Funkin, Cold Front, Left 4 Dead. That's pretty much public info. I can't reveal the Half-Life games. I can't reveal the Roblox games I'm part of yet. But other than that, it's been phenomenal working. And okay, I just read the interview stage. Thanks, hype. Yeah, that's. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? I have to kill you.
Oh, well, it's time. Execution.
Okay. X8.
well, I have 2 mods, I think, in particular to shout out, both of which I fucking work on. Look out for Funkin' the World's Hardest Game V3 whenever that shit comes out. Not soon at all. And my beautiful fucking shitty ass weekly fan mod I'm doing with my friends called FNF Twinly. That also shit's never coming out. I don't know when it's coming out. But late Twin 4 when it's ready. That's pretty much it.
We've been in here for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we've been at this for a while.
Alright, so
Yeah. Why don't we say we do 16? Because, quite frankly, I also have other stuff to do. I have to freaking do some dishes. I have to clean Mom's car. I have to.
Number 16.
Number 16.
Other stuff.
Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you want in your Burger King burger. Burger.
Okay.
Burger.
Okay. You know, I should. I like doing it. Yeah, impressions are pretty good. Hang on. I'm getting off track. My ADHD is going crazy.
Your ADHD?
Alright. I haven't
Autism and ADHD. I
brother.
recently got.
Me too. Alright. Who's next? Or is that everybody?
Last.
We already got through X8, right?
Yeah. The real Matt's
Okay.
answer.
Alrighty.
We need oh yeah, Matt had an answer. Hold on.
Yeah.
Here, let me read off Matt. Yep.
I'll read
Never
off,
forget Matt.
I'm missing something.
Still miss Matt every day.
Matt said I've said the name before, but I am working on my own RPG game called Psychor. It's got some SCP inspirations on it, and even some returning music, eyes emoji. It's supposed to be a big love letter to video games, individualism, creativity, etc. That's about it.
And Hype said
I really
actually,
love
sorry.
Psychor in its store. No, sorry.
Hype said actually, yeah, I have my two FNF mods I'm working on. Obviously, FAF Purple, and my Deltarune FNF mod. With my recent interest in Deltarune spiking, I also started making a Deltarune fan game with a few people. But now I want to mention the Small Foundation one-shot I'm working on that hasn't been worked on in a while, but it's still kicking again. All right. Oh, on to the last question I got. Out of all the songs you guys have made, which one of them would you guys consider as the song of the month?
Can we make a vote right now?
Scopophobia old.
Old legacy scopophobia.
Out of all the mods, out of all the songs that we've made, none of us have made songs,
as in like,
except for some involvement here and there.
and-
But Matt, no. Well, okay, as a team collectively,
you
okay,
guys
let's start off one by one. Dan, just say your favorite song.
What, in the mod?
Yeah.
I haven't played the mod in a long time. Neither have I listened to the new songs. I feel like I'm a fake fan.
Yeah, you are.
I'll be dead ass.
You
Just
are.
saying the
I
random
don't even know.
point.
Fuck it. I like
Whatchamacallit,
yeah, whatchamacallit. Can we move to the next person yet?
Whatchamacallit, okay.
Let's move to the next person while Vapor angrily, while Vapor types DMs me a song's name in my DM. This is a joke. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this, Vapor. You don't have to do this.
You don't have to answer, by the way. It's all optional.
Yeah, I know. I'm just...
Anyways, Soda, I'll let you talk.
Yeah, if we're considering the face of the mod, like when you think of like Friday Night Foundation, all about SCPs, definitely Scopophobia would come to mind. But if we're thinking about original character stuff, it's either
You just lag out.
the quote-unquote golden boys. My fault.
You lagged out
I'm not
horribly,
bad.
gang.
It says something about hero
Oh
grinding
god.
in the mod. I
Okay,
don't know.
can I start again? Can I start again?
Yeah, just
Yeah,
start
go
again.
ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Scopophobia.
Okay.
when it-
If we're considering about like, if you're imagining things like the SCP Foundation, I would agree it would be like Scopophobia, but for like original characters and all that, maybe Recontainment featuring the Mobile Task Force, and maybe Terminated with like Sammy and all as the most recognizable.
Fair enough.
So that's what I say. That's what I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Fair enough.
Nova,
Scopophobia.
you
Oh,
got a favorite?
okay. I'm kidding. My
I was
favorite.
gonna say locked in old, but
And I rub my hands. Kill Command Red.
Okay.
Sorry, messing with person behind the green screen.
X8,
Okay.
you
I
got a
have
favorite
to.
one?
I'm kind of divided between Recontainment and Vivisection, honestly. They're both just really
Nice.
good.
Yep. As for me, I have it's a mix between Ballin and Kill Command Red. I
That
fucking
was a song, and I
love
had to
the
do a double
melody-
take.
I love the melodies of Ballin so much because it's
Ballin.
just a fucking ball, and it's so good, dude.
Can we like shout out
And then Kill
Oxford
Command Red, I mean,
real quick?
Yeah,
I'll be
no,
right
Oxford.
back. You
And
guys
then
keep on
fucking-
going.
yeah. And then Kill Command Red, I mean, obviously it's like, it was, I'm gonna be so honest, that should have never came out.
So you pestered
Part-
Matt about
part-
it, what?
It was like, it was like, it's partially because of me, but it's also because of Matt at the same time. And then it got stuck in like working hell because some of the VAs, like, it went through shit and ass.
Thank God they did, because now it's me, now it's me, baby.
And you get to be James.
Yep. And whatchamacallit?
Whatchamacallit.
And that's
Whatchamacallit?
what Matt wrote. What Matt wrote. Let me see what question. Okay, so this sounds like something I let the community decide for themselves. I like to vote on something. If I have to choose, Matt says his favorite songs are either Scopophobia or Recontainment.
Mm.
Now since we're here, and there's still some people here, I want to bring up something. Just all I have to say is that I want to say just 2 days. 2 days is all it's you guys.
2
have to wait.
days.
2 days.
48 hours.
2 days is all
ish.
you guys need to wait.
Not 48
Now, some of
hours.
these
Days.
some of these people don't even know. Some of the people in this VC don't even know what it is.
47 hours, actually.
They don't know. They don't know.
It's- all you gotta do now is just wait for 2 days.
Just wait.
days.
Just wait.
We went through the questions. I just read out hypes and then that's done.
Mhm.
They said I agree. I feel like Recontainment is it.
All right, and oh yeah, right. VV wrote theirs. Okay. Vivi said, question number 16. I'd say scopophobia will forever be a staple in Friday Night Foundation. And those dumb YouTube videos I see trying to recreate years ago, and I will say, when I heard the remake years ago, I felt the exact same feeling when I got when I heard the first version. And that's it.
Alrighty. Oh, in 2 days we cancel the mod, okay?
Yes, that's
Hi, Blocky. Please,
amazing.
please insert the /J. Please insert the /J right here. This is where we insert the /J.
Slash JK.
Yeah, please do Control C,
God.
Control X on the
No.
and then-
Enough of the /. No. Hi, Blocky.
not
You
gonna
are going
be
to write the
/J.
/J.
Dan, you read the contract.
Dan.
You read the contract, Dan. You know what happens.
Yeah, the contract.
What contract?
I
What
remember the contract. The contract. You didn't see the fine print?
Yes.
By the way,
What fine print did I not read?
you can ask Hype. I bet you that it will probably crash my PC. You know how my PC is, Hype.
So, yeah, there we go. Thank you for saying that, Hi, Blocky.
It's caused by shit code.
I think
it may or may not
I
be
Other
mean,
than
honest.
that-
it's just by launching them. That's it.
I will say, other than that, I want to say this because I feel like it should probably be said. I want to say, I want to give a genuine thank you to Hunter. Hunter, thank you for hosting this entire thing. Like, seriously, this has actually been really fun to do.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And most importantly, giving all of us a platform to kind of speak our minds and showcase our our love for this mod. Even if it's not as big, it's still
that's not the point of it. That's not.
it's
I just
still
want to talk to different devs.
yeah. So I gotta thank you for that, and I also gotta thank the community, for all of this, because if it wasn't for the community, I think our morale would have probably wavered for a while.
Especially being patient for around 4 years.
Some people are still gonna be mad about that, but they're gonna learn how to wait when I delay it by another year.
Me on my way to delay the mod. By 10
that's
minutes
the
'cause I
real.
broke it once.
And it's delayed by another year. Anyways,
I
but
just play tested, man.
Another big mod.
I know ways.
Delayed.
I will say though, again, thank you to the community, and thank you to the people that has been there from the start. For everything, all your support, all the good stuff that you've done over the years, all the fan art, the fan songs, it means a lot to us. And the remixes too. Fucking Xberry, dude. I fucking love his shit.
Exactly. He's great.
I know. Shout out Deacon,
Alright.
my
He
go.
literally just started doing remixes. Deacon, good D class.
Alright.
Alrighty, fair enough. Anything you'd like to say about the podcast before we go?
I believe in Farina supremacy.
Like engine supremacy.
Thank you very much for having us.
All right.
Yep.
Ever since the that one
so
very the one very disorganized QNA thing way back, even before you got promoted to director and all Vapor. I always wanted to get be up on the stage and answering all the stuff, because I used to do it even before I was officially hired. I was the teams one day be an insider journalist, even before I got appointed to being the writer.
Oh yeah.
So I was just the little hermit for the team.
Hype said, honestly, it's very cool. You get different teams on here and get their opinions on stuff. I eventually want to do a get together with a bunch of different devs on a Twitter space in the future, where we just talk about the community, the past, half a year. Thoughts.
I'd be happy to join and speak.
Because
It's
you
also
know
very
that
cool
the
that you're doing this
devs
stuff.
are technically the vocal minority in the community.
I'll be happy to join if that ever happens.
Yeah, I might join too, because I love speaking my shit too. I love speaking my shit.
I've seen
Nova?
I've seen a lot of freaking
Let's take a look. Let's see what the fans have to say about that.
Oh, hey, Xberry. Xberry's in the chat.
Yes, no.
Let's see what he wrote. Actually, I'm part
What
of
do
the
you
team as
mean
well,
you
but
forgot
really
your
love you,
password? This is why you write it down. Type.
Some things never
Oh,
change.
yes,
X-Ray.
fucking
X-Berry
why you write
said,
it
and I
down.
quote, actually, I'm a part of this team as well.
You
but
made it
really,
into.
I love old
I
life.
made my password all the way years ago too,
Yeah.
and I still remember it.
fucking password manager.
Dan,
All right.
Dan, I'm
Well,
looking at you.
Fucking for this
any
And-
final
Dan, see you in
words
class
before
now.
we go?
We know your password is beef tacos 123.
I know your address.
Hello,
any
yes,
closing
I'm a
words?
huge
Hold
fan.
on.
What's your address?
2 days.
Okay. Nova, do you wanted to say something before Dan cut you off?
What was I saying?
Let's take a look here.
What do you
You
gotta
said
say?
that.
Oh, I said let's see what the fans think, and then I put my fan right up to my mic.
We didn't hear it.
That's what
Here,
I
let me
heard.
try
I
it.
heard
Let's try again. Let's see what the fans think.
Wow, that's a big Twitter fan.
Oh my
Dan.
god!
Did it work that time?
yeah. Yeah.
Are you stuck on a turbine, dude?
I'm
Go get the
clicking
Black Ops 2
my
shit.
Kingpin right now. Or cheese a lot.
X8, you got final words to say? X8?
Final words, you're the solidifying choice. Parting words?
Okay.
Parting words.
Amazing.
Yeah. Thank you for
Alright.
fucking let me be here.
Problem.
Of course.
Alrighty. Well, with that said, hope everyone had a good time. But I
Yeah,
have
hopefully
three
we'll have a
words
good
myself.
time.
Am I
I
going
hope
to
everyone-
Yeah.
What's about a solitary confinement?
Make sure to grab
and
your
I'm
foundation
reflecting
slop on the
my
way out.
actions, which is not practical.
Let's see what the thing
Yeah.
is.
Foundation swap is what fuels the community.
It's 7 in the
Yeah, I
fucking
made
morning.
this whole interview thing just so the devs can speak about their thoughts about the community.
Yeah.
Fucking
I did
So,
an
yeah.
entire like thing of like a recording of just like Vapor and Vivi like talking in like an interview with kind of like this. The only issue is that the recording sucked. And I didn't have my voice in it. It was missing. It's gone.
Yeah.
It got written out of the story. And that's what's been haunting me.
Alright, I got
Anyways,
3 more words and
but-
we are
but-
out of here. Keep on
Alright.
cooking. Later, devs.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Alright. You know, we should finish with something
Adios.
that everyone will remember. The age of consent is 18 years old.
True!
Truth.
My only rebuttal to that. Wait, no. Wait, in some places it's 20. In some places it's 20.
Okay, that's
No,
not.
it's
I was gonna
Yeah,
say it
yeah,
the way I read it, and then I realized that's bad.
Some of that is
You
most of
fucking
the time it's yeah.
In
hi,
some
Ollie,
places
you're
it's
back.
20.
That's it.
That's what I meant to say.
That's the
Yeah,
end
well,
of
you're
the-
title.
Well, that's the end of this interview, chat. Evil mode. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good 4th of July if you celebrate it. But hope everyone had a good time enjoying the watch. I know certain somebody behind the green screen was gut laughing for a minute. Yeah, you through the green screen right now. But yeah, if you enjoyed, I got more. If you enjoyed, consider it like, comment, sub. But yeah, I got another interview. I think 2 next week because hopefully, actually no, I still 1 because of a family thing. A lot's been going on this month. I've only been able to do 1 each week, but we'll see. If you enjoyed, feel free to join the interview server. It's in the description. Until next time, chat. I hope you have a good night. Thanks to my YouTube members that support the channel via the join button. Lord Demon 198, Unknown Artist, Red by 57, and Xandiver. And thank you to FreeG27. Until next time, I hope you have a good night, evening, morning, afternoon, where time it is for you. I hope you take care. I hope I see you soon. Ugh.